All right, welcome back to the channel. All right, let's talk this boxing. Good morning, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Showed up a little late today. Sorry about it, man. I had to get something done this morning. Chris Lacey in the building. What's going on, man? Top of the morning to you. What's going on? Ken Gray. Good morning to you, sir. Uh, Cornelius Burnett. What's going on, man? Ernie V. Eric Horn. What's happening? Rocco McBride, as usual, always good to see. Hey, Platinum Alkaline Water, I ain't seen you here in a couple days, brother. How you doing, man? Ali the Qualo Ali. I'm saying Ali. What's going on, man? Smash that like button, brother. B Mac in the building. What's going on? HMC. What's going on? Mike Cardenas. What's going on? Said looks like we might see Benavidez in Canelo next year for 9 after WBC stated winner of Caleb and Davis gets and who? Caleb Plant and David gets Cinnamon. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But he's trapped. So you know what it is? You know what it is? He's trapped because he don't want that 120. He don't want that 175 smoke. He need to stay away from them big boys before he gets broke off. So, and he ain't going David Morrell. So you better stay away from Morrell before you get broke off out of the blue. Black Fonz, I do have something I want to say about that, though. And the importance of Canelo Alvarez giving out people opportunities to fight. Because, you know, they're blowing up now, rightfully so. Dimitri Bivol, you know, is getting a lot of credit that he deserves. Very good fighter. Don't want to say he doesn't. However, that is what you get when you beat somebody that is a really big name. You get a boost. And when you don't allow other fighters to have those opportunities, they never get a chance to show how good they are. i.e. Jamal Charlo, who might have beat that dude a while ago. But that's all right. You know. Hey, Dwayne Elam, what's going on? Black Fonz, Christopher Brown, what's going on? Dre H, Asante L, Cadillac 634 in the dough. Good morning, Fanon. Bud is scared of Errol. I don't know, man. I think Bud is just tripping. Kid the Great in the build. Black Fonz, what's going on? Kid the Great with the color in the chat. Thank you, brother. On the Super Chat Thursday. It's the Super Chat Thursday. Hold on one second. Throw that up there so we can pay bills around this joint. Life don't get no easier, no day of the week. Here you go. Let me tip that down a little bit. Kid the Great said, got to take some time out to thank God for many blessings we receive, including your show. So since I had a good week in the studio making music, I had to add some yellow to the chat. Have a blessed day. Thank you, brother. And let's do this, man. We're just going to give a little 3 count for God. Because you know they run in threes around that piece. Let me move back up. I'm sorry, man. Buddy's bugged out. Hey, man, they don't like it, dog. And then he been to go, oh, yeah, I got a video coming up about him. I got a video coming about your boy. But let's try to keep it to the minimum. I don't want to scare off 007, man. That's my guy. Big boxing and blunts. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? Ashante L. What's up to everybody else in the chat, man? If I see you along the way, I'll say what's up while we do it. Jeff Campbell in the building. Yes, sir. I owe you a video, bro. Jeff Campbell, I owe you a video. I said, what's up? I said a shout out to all the Jeffs in a video. I didn't say, because I wanted to say Jeff Campbell, but I didn't want to mess it up because I didn't have the name written down in front of me. And if y'all know me, you know I'm terrible with names. Jeff Campbell in the building said for Bivol, the new Mexican monster. You mean the Mexicutioner? Whoop so many Mauricio Suleiman kicked the Mexicans out kicked the Russians out the rankings. Man, he whooped so many of them. He kicked the Russians out the rankings, man. Crazy. Nah, them Eastern Europeans can fight though, man. I ain't gonna joke. I ain't lying nothing about that, man. Them Eastern Europeans can fight, man. No joke. They're really, really good. I like Bill. I think Bivol is really good. Who you got, Loma or Haney? I got Haney in that fight. Come on, man. I got Haney in that fight. Wouldn't be shot. I just, it's tough though, man. It's tough on Lomachenko. He's looking old. He looks old and little. That's a tough combination, man. Herbert Johnson in the building said, "What's up, Fanon? Blessings. Salute to you in the chat. Please hit the like button if you can't super chat. And salute to my guys, John Boy, Lone Star Steph, and Mike K. No work, no joke, man. I can't wait till this Saturday, man. We get that panel going on, man. You know what I mean?" And Jeff Miller said, "Yeah, man, Jeff C and the OG Jeff." Yes, sir. You know what it is. I was like, I put one up there for all the Jeffs. Shakur versus Cruz. Who you got, Fanon? Are you kidding me? Sis must be senior, man. This must be senior. Look, man, are you crazy? I got Shakur Stevenson. I got the fight not happening, number one. Number one, I don't see it happening. Number two, come on, man. Come on. I mean, dude, first of all, he don't even need to do it to get a shot at the belts. So he ain't taking that fight. He ain't taking that fight. Bob Arum ain't making that fight. But me, MP said, Charlo and Bivol, who you got? Dude, can you? Charlo and Bivol? What do you mean? Charlo and Bivol? Who do I have between the middleweight and the light heavyweight? I don't know. Who do you have? Who do you have? Dimitri Bivol or Deontay Wilder? Who do you got? No, that's not double zeros. You can't answer that question. That's a silly question. Who do you have? I'm asking you, MP, who do you got? Do you have Dimitri Bivol or Deontay Wilder? Who do you got? Let me know. Let me know who you got. Hold on one second. Let me know who you got. Since you want to ask about guys that are separated by 2 full weight classes. Okay? I'm not answering that question, bro. I'm not asking that question. And honestly, shame on anybody that answers that question. Okay? Charlo ain't no drug Nello. Yeah, I don't know. I might take Charlo if he juices to the gills. But no, brother, he's a 160-pounder, man. He's at a 154. Dimitri Bivol is a light heavyweight. So I don't even think that's a fair question, man. You know what I mean? That's not a fair question. They're not in the same, they're nowhere near the same size as each other. So not fair. Ruben, what's going on, man? How you feeling, man? Why y'all guys are on the questions today? Cool Boy Steph versus Inoue? I don't know. I would lean out the gate. I say Cool Boy Steph. I stay Stevie Fulton Jr. That's who I would say. But like I say, you know, gotta see the man at the weight class. Keith Thurman takes body shots all day. He's never been down from a body shot. I think he's gonna play with skillful, smart and fight. He takes body shots all day. No, he does not take body shots all day. He don't like them shots, man. I don't think anybody likes him, but he really don't like him. But I will tell you, I do think that the Errol Spence Keith Thurman fight is more intriguing than some people may believe. Keith Thurman is a very good fighter, man. You know what I mean? He's a very good fighter, and we'll see, you know? But I think that's very unfair for you guys to be asking me, who do I think between Bivol and Charlo? Because they're not in the same weight class. They're 2 weight classes apart from one another. You know, that's just not right, man. It's not right. Bivol did not say that he would fight Ginger at 168. He didn't say that. He said that's interesting. No. The only person that said that he would fight, Canelo, Usyk said he'd fight Canelo at cruiserweight. And we know that ain't happening, man. You know what I mean? That's not a bad question. Charlo's bigger than Canelo. Dexter Wilson. What happened to Canelo Alvarez when he fought Dimitri Bivol? What happened to Canelo Alvarez when he fought Dimitri Bivol? He got beat badly. He got mopped. He had no business fighting Dimitri Bivol. He got mopped. He didn't win. He got mopped. Okay? So, like I said, I'm not going to compare Jermall Charlo to Dimitri Bivol. Just because Canelo wanted to go up there and get mopped doesn't mean other 160 pounders have to go up there and get mopped. And by the way, Dimitri Bivol, guess what? Canelo Alvarez moved up from 168 to 175. Charlo is at 160. He's not at 168. He's at 160. Okay? He's at 160. Charlo probably is bigger than Canelo. Probably is bigger than Canelo. He's taller. He's probably not as muscular. You know how that goes. You know what I mean? He ain't had time to build it up. He ain't had time to build his muscles up. But no, I don't think that man is going to go from 154 to 175. I don't think so. So anyway, I'm not going to say because there's no need to say. Once he gets to 168, and if he's a champion at 168, then ask me the question. Because I would have seen him at 168 pounds. You know what I mean? But using Canelo Alvarez as an example of why it's not unfair is not a very good example because Canelo got whooped up quite easily, whooped up too. Not even a close fight, just whooped up. And if he fights Bivol again, he's going to get whooped up worse. Okay? He's going to get whooped up worse. So we'll just let the big boys stay where the big boys are. Okay? Let the big boys fight the big boys and let the medium-sized guys fight the medium-sized guys. Canelo a vegetarian now. They said, I don't know what he is, man. Who knows? Who cares? I don't care. Just fight. Just fight, man. You know what I mean? Just fight. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Man. Kid the Great in the building said, hey, back to the blue. Thank you, brother. The king of the blues said, Kid the Great said, back to blue. Got to spread it out. Hit that like button. You know what it is, man. Appreciate you, man. Much love in that super chat, man. Fit or life lift. Fit for life. PF1. Errol's power puts ninjas in orbit, or he breaks your orbital bone. Look, man, that's gonna be a really good fight, man. I'm so glad. I hope that it happens, even though Errol has not said that it's not gonna happen. So he hasn't confirmed it. He hasn't denied it. He hasn't deferred. He hasn't. Hold on one second, man. There you go, Remy. There you go, Remy Ogon. Yes, Remy Ogon. Hey, Chris Brooks at Fanon. After Josh Taylor rematch, do you think he'll finally move to 147? Honestly, man, I don't know. I think so, probably. I think he probably will. I just have a suspicion that man is done. I just don't know about Josh Taylor, man. Yeah, I just think that man's kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's just the feeling that I get because he dropped all those belts. Hey, Remy said you got your wish, Martin. EJ versus Thurman to the dismay of Errol Spence. Well, of Errol Spence Jr. Look, man, I don't know if we got it or not, and I don't know if it's just dismay. Shoot, it's good money for him. Go ahead and get it, man. If he wants to get undisputed, he's gonna have to fight him. You know what I mean? I just find all of this stuff so very, very interesting. I love it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Fundora stopping Tony Harrison. I don't know, man. Did they order it? Be careful what you ask for, Fundora. Be careful what you ask for, Fundora. No, I don't think he's stopping Tony Harrison. And you better be careful what you ask for, Fundora. Because that dude right there is a full, what is he, 6'1"? So that jab, dude, be careful what you ask for, partner. Out of Tony Harrison. Just be careful what you ask for. All right? Don't go cherry picking the wrong guy because you think you touch him, he's going to go out. Anyway. So now, hey, Joshua, what's going on, Mr. Furlong in the building? What's going on, man? Patiently waiting for Tank's next opponent. Salute, chat. Oh, man. I'm laughing. Bro, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm kind of laughing. I am laughing. I'm laughing. I'll admit it. I'm laughing. You guys are funny, bro. Fanon, you see my comment on your video about Thurman? No, Simon, I didn't. Hey, get tatted up TV. There's a little dollar sign underneath the comment section. There's a little dollar sign right there. You can do that. But thanks for watching up. Get tatted up. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, I can't wait. Hey, it's gonna be interesting, man. We know it's not Abner Mares though. Man, oh man, the Shevitz, man. Y'all some wild boys with all of that. Hey, if Spence were refused to fight, and he went to 154, who would Thurman have to fight for the vacant WBC belt? Probably Virgil Ortiz. My bet is that it'd be Virgil Ortiz. My bet is Virgil Ortiz. That would be my probably not Boots. Probably not Boots. Because it's the WBC. And I think the WBC has some biases. So I have a suspicion that it would not be Boots. I have a suspicion that it would be Ortiz. Because I do believe that there's favoritism running around in that WBC. No joke. I really do. So, they play games over there, man. They play games over there. Even though, and I think that's probably because Keith Thurman was trying to, Virgil Ortiz was trying to get Thurman mandated for Virgil Ortiz. And he was trying to get Stanley Honest that. Hey, man, always on the queue in the building. What's going on, brother? That's huge, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. That's huge. Thank you for that support, bro. Y'all, you mess around and give me a day off on Super Chat Thursday, man. Thank you, brother. He said Errol KOs Thurman via body shot. Cruz is a tough fight for Shakur due to the aggressive style and decent chin, but Shakur wins. Harrison may beat Fundora, though. Benavidez beats Plant, and go dogs. Hey, man, you know what? How can I say? Let me see. I don't know. I don't think Errol knocks out Keith Thurman. I don't think he knocks him out. I just think he beats him badly. Or he makes him throw in the towel. He could make him throw in the towel. Because Keith Thurman, but you got to be worried about Keith Thurman got some power, man. Keith Thurman's got some power. But if Errol starts chopping him down, yeah, that dude can definitely get hurt, bro. That dude can definitely get hurt. I'm not gonna say for sure he's gonna stop him though. I got a little more respect. I got a little more respect for Keith than that. I think Keith Thurman is a legitimate, really, really good fighter, man. And I'm glad that they're making that fight. I get nervous for all fights, so I'm gonna be a little nervous for Errol in that fight. Keith Thurman has good footwork, even though I don't think it is what it used to be. Yeah, it's going to be tough. And my only thing is Errol going to really hope Errol gets into the mindset, gets his mind right for the fight, gets his mind right for that fight, because it can be a big letdown not fighting Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? Hey, Rise Podcast said Keith's mouthpiece going to be all over the ring for them body shots. Scant Rance is back, huh? Hey, what's going on, Chillville? And what's the other? Cruz is a tough fight for Shakur due to the aggressive style and decent chin. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't think it's gonna be difficult for Shakur, because I don't think it was difficult for Gevonta. I just think Gevonta hurt his hand. Other than that, dude, he was going to be pummel time on Eastside Cruz. I think Eastside Cruz is going to lose that fight and going to lose that fight. I don't see Shakur knocking him out. But again, I don't really even see him taking the fight always. I don't see him taking the fight. I don't see Bob Arum doing that. Yeah, because I think that's going to go into just like Jake Donovan said, I think that's going to go into the bin of all of the fights that have been ordered by the WBC at their convention that doesn't take place. And then Harrison may beat Fundora. Yeah, he may. Man, Tony Harris is a very, very good fighter, man. Guy, obviously, he got clipped. He got clipped up out of there a couple times. But the length, Tony Harrison's length and his ability to jab, I think, and the fact that Fundora doesn't really jab that well. He wants to fight on the inside. You know what I mean? I think that could catch up with Fundora. Benavidez beats Plant. Yeah, man, but I got a little bit more. I believe a little bit more in Plant now. I believe a little bit more in Plant. But yeah, I got David Benavidez in that. And go Dogs. Who are the Dogs? Much love in that super chat, bro. That's huge. Thank you. He said, everybody order ribs for the spit if Spence fights Thurman. Hey, man, it's going to be wild, But look, man, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a great – man, that fight is going to do very, very well, bro. I'm going to tell you something for sure. They're going to make a lot of money on that fight. That fight is going to do very, very, very well. Very, very, very well. Hey, Jermaine Ortiz versus Keyshawn Davis. Who wins? For Jermaine Ortiz or Keyshawn Davis? Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz. I don't know. I think maybe Jermaine Ortiz right now. I don't know. I got a Kia. That's a big step. That's a big step up for Keyshawn. But I think maybe Keyshawn could pull it. Man, Keyshawn's so strong, man. But he's inexperienced at it right now. And I just saw Jermaine Ortiz fight, and I was feeling Jermaine Ortiz. Pause. Like, yeah, her always makes me do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see that dude's a good fighter, man. I think that's one thing that I think people may be underestimating about Lomachenko is that he fought a very, very good fighter. You know what I mean? He fought a very, very good fighter. Sorry, yeah, the laugh. Yeah, sorry, pause. I can't. So I said that talking to my wife one time. I was like, pause. She's like, huh? Hold on a second. Y'all started to make me use slang, like 20 and 30-year-old slang around 50-year-olds, and it's messing me up. Like, it's messing me up bad. Herbert Johnson in the building. What's going on, brother? That's big in that super chat. Thank you, man. He said, nah, for now. Keith is good, but EJ is a different level. And Bud and Keith fight are going to show that EJ is up there with the greats. That's why Bud not taking the fight, because he knows how good EJ is. Hey, look, man. Let me know. Don't give me 20. Man, I got Errol winning the fight now. I got Errol winning the fight. I have always had him winning the fight. All I'm saying, though, is, look, man, I'm not sleeping on Keith, man. Quace in the bill say, yo, Fanon, you seen the fights the WBC order? Yeah, I saw them fights. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I like them. Thank you, WBC. You know what, man? Even though the WBC is a little, man, they're a little pro Mexicano. I will say that. They a little more than a little bit pro-Mexican, but it's understandable. They're Mexican. But I do like them. I can't lie, man. I got a little bit of, I appreciate them when they at least try to make these fights, And so those are good fights, man. No doubt about it. They're definitely good fights. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. All righty. Sorry about that. Had to take a second out there. Had to do something with the wife real quick. Now, yeah, Keith. Oh, no doubt about it. Ali Shock in the building. Shock Ali. What's going on, brother? How you feeling? Make sure I didn't miss anything, man. Oh, hold on 1 second. I say that to say EJ stopping Thurman 7th round. Man, we'll see. I'm gonna be seriously, man. I have to ride for Keith Thurman a little bit, man. I got to ride for Keith Thurman a little bit, even though Errol's gonna mop that. Honestly, man, you know what it is. I like Errol, but I like Keith too, and I'm glad he got an opportunity, man. I'm glad he's got this opportunity. If they make the fight, I'm glad he gets the opportunity. Thurman is gonna get beat bad. Thurman will win, but be tested by Cruz. Boots should have a title match. And we will get these fights we want in the year 23. Yeah, man, we should have a really good 2023. I hope you guys can get out of here with all that PBC's going broke stuff. Like, just stop falling for it, man, and stop saying it to me every 50 seconds. Because all you really doing is just getting on my nerves with it, man. Rodriguez Jackson, what's going on, Rodriguez? Casuals think Keith is a walk in the park. Mr. Slow Paper, there are no casuals in here. There are very hardcore boxing fans that think Keith Thurman is a walk in the park. Okay? There are very hardcore boxing fans that think that man's a walk in the park. For sure there are. So had to change my pick after that. What are you talking about, man? There's a whole lot of people. What's going on, Zenith 360? We up early for we up too early for casuals. Yeah, there ain't no casual boxing fans in here. Okay? You guys can tuck that. You can tuck all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? People can tuck that. Hey, Fahim said, y'all somebody's acting like Keith can't box. The disrespect is disgusting. I'm ashamed of this chat. Yeah, ain't nobody giving Keith Thurman no love, man. I will tell you this. I hope Errol Spence Jr. is very, very serious about this guy, though. I hope that he's very, very serious about this dude and treats this dude like it's the biggest threat of his career. No joke. However, it is a blessing for Errol to fight him. Because when Errol beats him, Errol would have cleaned out that entire division. All of them. Keith Thurman puts him in the Hall of Fame for sure. He would have cleared out every top guy. And if he knocks out Keith Thurman, and I'm going to tell you right now, if he knocks out Keith Thurman, he stops Keith Thurman. Like, if he does Keith Thurman like he did Yordanis Ugas, you'll never see a Terrence Crawford fight. You will never see it. Because if he gets in there and because he's going to do Terrence the same way. If he beats Keith Thurman like that, he's going to beat Terrence Crawford the same way. Mark my words, beat him the same way. Because again, Terrence Crawford would not have had a difficult fight in years. Wouldn't have been tested in years. Man, I'm telling you, man, that man's living on Easy Street too long, man. Look, anybody says that man's resume is better, Terrence Crawford's resume is better than Errol Spence Jr. at 147, you're just not being very honest. Okay? You're just being very honest. You're not being very honest. You're being dishonest. And I'd appreciate it if you guys could just give that man his credit, so we can just put Terrence Crawford where he needs to be, where his position is as a very, very good 140-pounder and a guy that moved up to 147 and faked the funk until he gets in there with Errol. But more than likely, he's not going to get in there with Errol. I don't believe at this point in time. I'm going with what Fahim Sator said. Even though I have mopped Fahim Sator in every debate we've ever had, easy money. Matter of fact, I didn't even mop him. I sponged him. I didn't have to pull out a mop. I just grabbed a sponge. You know what I'm saying? I just grabbed a quick sponge to clean that mess up. I have to say that he's right about his constant pointing at Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? My man, Jim Jean-Pierre in the building. What's going on, man? He said, good for 9. Good morning, chat. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, pretty much, man. It's just like, let's get on past that, man. And Lord Scotty says, you're delusional. Would you like to add on to that statement, or are you just here for you just coming for a quick insult? I am delusional about what? Thurman lost to. Oh, you're one of those guys, huh? You're one of those guys. Thurman lost to one fighter. Yeah, he lost to Manny Pacquiao. So what? And so what? What about it? So what? So what? You're one of those guys, huh? Oh, he lost to Rip Jones. Nah, dog. I had it on there, man. I didn't read it. Rip Jones was up there. Thurman, yeah, my bad. Thurman better go in with phone books in his belt line. Oh, what do you think, he's gonna shank him or something? He said Thurman better go in with phone books in his belt line. You think he's gonna shank him or something? Is that what Errol gonna do? Come in there prison style with the shanks? Come on, man. Sorry about that, brother. I didn't mean to skip your super chat, bro. Believe it. Believe you, I did not. Believe you, me, I did not. Hey, I just want to, who do I want him to fight at? You guys already know who I want to see Errol fight at 154. I keep telling you, I'm going to say the same guy every time you say. Thurman has been off for 3 years, and that was an old Manny. You're just, dude, you don't even know how to make an argument. You just argue. It's like you're arguing against yourself in the same conversation. He's been off for 3 years. That's a reason to lose, even though he was not off for 3 years. That's just, you're wrong about that. However, because he had just fought Josecito Lopez. So no, he was not off for 3 years. Okay. But then you say, and that was an old man. It's like you're arguing against yourself. I mean, pick a point, bro. Pick a point. You know what I mean? Do you really think? How about, there you go, there you go, Lord Scotty. Do I really think that Thurman is on Bud's level at this point? I don't know, because Terrence Crawford has never fought anybody on Manny Pacquiao's level. I don't know. He's never fought anybody on Manny Pacquiao's level. So I don't know. And honestly, I thought Keith Thurman won that fight. To tell you the truth, I thought Keith Thurman could have won that fight if he didn't trip falling backwards. Man, Keith Thurman was putting it on Manny Pacquiao, man. He's putting it on Manny Pacquiao. Hitting Manny Pacquiao with straight rights, like, thoroughly. I just think I think because of that knockdown is why Manny Pacquiao got the decision. Other than that, I thought Keith Thurman fought very well against Manny Pacquiao. All things considering the amount of time he had off. Okay? So, whatever. I don't know whether or not Terrence Crawford's above Keith Thurman's level. You look at the people Keith Thurman has beaten. Keith Thurman is beaten better, just as good at people as Terrence Crawford has. You can say no all you want. I'm just telling you, no what? Dude, Keith Thurman is a very good fighter. At Keith Thurman's best, I don't know if Keith Thurman's best. Dude, Keith Thurman at his best, nah, dog, he did not clearly lose. I thought it was a good fight. But whatever. If you think he clearly lost, that's on you. I like Keith Thurman. I'm going to talk up Keith Thurman because I'm not dumb. Like some of y'all. Freddie Manuel Jimenez said, you're definitely on point, Martin. Thank you. Hey, man, my pleasure, bro. C. Dewberry in the building says, shout out John B. Herbert, Zenith, Terry, Zenith 360 Motorsports, Buck 50, Kid the Great, Rip Jones, and of course, Fanon. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for your support on Super Chat Thursday. Actually, let me pull pull this Cash App out because some cats do support on Cash App. Lord Scotty, dude, you're gonna get thrown up. You're gonna get thrown out, brother. You're starting to bore me with your whining. Okay. I'm gonna get a man his credit. I don't have to build him up. But I'm not dumb. I'm not about to call this man a bum and all of that, and then try to give Errol credit for winning. No, Keith Thurman is a former unified welterweight champion with one loss. Because I'm talking facts? No, moron, you're not talking facts. But you're out of my life, though, because you're annoying me. Go away. Because I'm talking facts. No, bro. No, brother. You're on my nerves. You didn't speak facts. You said that man was out for 3 years. That's what you said. You're speaking opinion. You're not speaking facts. You're speaking opinion. And you're annoying me. So you're going to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else you want. Oh, man. Super Cash App Thursday. God dog, my man Chillville, biggest noob in the building. Much love. See, that's the noobs right there. The big noob right there. 100, man, thank you for that bill in the Cash App, brother. Hey, somebody unblock Scotty, Snotty Scotty. Hey, can somebody unblock Snotty Scotty? Hey, I'm sorry. Herbert Johnson in the building says, salute C. Dewberry. Yes, sir, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. Fanon, do you think Keith still has one-time KO power? I don't know, man. I don't think he has one-punch knockout power, no. I don't. But I do think he's a very smart boxer. And I think he's a very able fighter and in very good competition. You got me? Scotty Snotty. Snotty Scotty. I pulled you back out. Okay? Lord Snotty. Lord Snotty didn't even know that he was blocked. But anyway, Fanon, trigger happy on these streets. Clip Scotty. Yeah, I am. That's all right. I'll pull it back quick. I just want to get you real quick. Pull you right back before you notice that you're blocked. Because you wouldn't notice because you're down there talking. So you got clipped and you got unclipped before you ever even let a comment out your mouth. Zenith 360 said, knowing that welterweight has one punch KO power, who's knocking people out with one punch? Nobody there. Nobody at that welterweight. Nobody in that division is. Nobody is. Pretty much. Nobody is. Hey, man, you just get on my nerves with all of that, man. Boots doesn't not one punch. No. It's not one. Boots is not knocked. He's not one punch. He's not one punch. He's like 3 punch. If he clips you, he'll hit you with 3 shots in a row and knock you out. But he's not one punching you. He's hurting you, bro. Chillville said, I always support the channel. Noob. Thank you, Chillville. Greatly appreciated you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. C. Dewberry, so you think Shakur and Cruz is a tough fight? Heck no. Heck no. Man, Shakur gonna mop that boy, man. Shakur is going to mop that boy. I don't think it was a tough fight with Gevonta, man. I don't think it was a tough fight with Gevonta. Phenomenal Show says, shout out to the consistent fire content noob. Whatever. Did you catch the interview with the Zone from Bud? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That dude steadily only one caught in a lie, steadily calling other people liars. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I caught it. Like I said. Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, that man didn't want that fight, man. That man's negotiating with other people the entire time. Man, if you're not serious about making the fight, man, you're not serious about making the fight. If you want to make one fight and you're trying to get that fight, then you negotiate that fight. I don't believe him for nothing. No way. Just wait. Oh, yeah. You know what it is. But honestly, man, I got to pull punches on Bud sometimes, man. Because like I said, I don't want to offend Starborn 007. Starborn, them Bud fans need a reprieve, man. Bud fans need a reprieve. Somebody's got to pull off. Somebody's got to like, hey, Bud sold out in Nebraska. Bud sold out in Nebraska. He said, the new Bud video, his manager said it a long time ago. They started talking after he left Top Rank. Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he did. He didn't want that fight. Like, dude, he didn't want that fight, man. Those guys ain't into no real fight, bro. They want the mediocre fights for big money. Hey, Star 007 still mad about that chess game for nine? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think he is. I can't really speak on it, brother. I can't really speak on it. Yeah, yes, this is a reprieve. I mean, I'm trying. Zenith 360 in the building said Bud need to give them a reprieve and shut up. Yeah. Dude, he doesn't understand that's going to be on him for the rest of his life. He don't understand that's going to be on him for the rest of his life. Whatever. Dude, that's on you for the rest of your life, brother. It's just that you got a felony conviction. You got a felony, bro. It's going to be on your record. That's what a duck like this is. It's a felony. It's on your record. It's a boxing felony. It is on your record. You have been convicted of blatantly ducking and blatantly ducking the best competition in your division when it was time to fight. You said you didn't want it. You were negotiating for other fights the entire time. You blatantly ducked the best competition in your division. That is a boxing felony. You cannot tell me a whole lot of other people that have done that have not heard about that the rest of their life. Sorry. Right? Who has? Who? It's a felony. It's a boxing felony. You ducked and you think you didn't need it. And guess what? You needed it. Otherwise, you're going to get it. Felony, ducking and hindering. Exactly. You ducking and hindering. Ducking in the first degree with intent. Premeditated, malice aforethought. But Megan's Law, what's Megan's Law? That's more than a felony. That's boxing's Megan's Law. I don't know, God, how can you get worse than a felony? For nine, Google messing my super chat. Hope it posts. Support always. Stay tuned in, fam. Thank you, brother. Obstruction of a fight. I'm just trying to tell you, it's a duck. It is a blatant duck. It is first degree ducking. And it's on you. But forever and evermore. Forever and evermore. It's on you, man. It's on you. Hey, what up, Martin? How's the day going on so far? Ray Patterson, I'm good, man. I can't complain. My wife leaves for a couple days today, so that sucks. But other than that, it's good. It's never fun when I'm stuck in this house with 4 dogs without my wife and my son with a bad attitude. So it is what it is. So it's good, though. But it's God's blessed me, man. I can't lie. So I feel really good about that. He has to sell 400K. What is that? David Ruffin doesn't get Crawford ready for a fight with Spence, but Thurman fight will definitely get Spence ready. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen. He said, brother, gonna be skinny next week. Nah, trust me. Nah, well, I wish so. If only that were the case. If only that was the case, brother, I would be happy. Dude, cut it out. Your bias is extremely obvious. No, bro, your comment is your butthurt feelings are very obvious. Great tone. The only thing that is obvious is this. Your bias is extremely obvious that you are butthurt because your boy ducked. I'm going to call it like it is, man. I'm going to put it on him. Like I said, biased as heck is biased as heck. Snotty Scotty, shut up for 5 minutes. You're so biased because I can't. Well, if I'm biased, how? What is the bias? Point to the thing that shows you that I'm being unfair to Bud. No, what did Brian Norman say yesterday? What did Brian Norman Jr. say yesterday? No, I did not see what he said. I did not see what Brian Norman Jr. said yesterday. What do you say? Keep giving us the truth for 9. You're doing your job, my brother. Thank you, Julio Concepcion. I just want to know. I want to know what I'm biased about. How am I being unfair? If anybody else did it, I would be saying the same thing. No joke. If anybody else walked out of a negotiation like that, when they already had another fight negotiated for a fighter that is a no who cares type of fighter, you say the entire time that you don't need the fight. The fight's not going to happen. You don't see it happening. And then it doesn't happen. I mean, God dog, what's up? Everyone knows you hate Bud. Really? No. Make it about me. It's about me. It's not Bud. It's just you. Hey, let me ask you a question, Mr. Milo. Am I the only person saying this? Oh. Am I the only person saying this? So answer the question, Mr. Milo. Am I the only person saying what you're hearing? Is the world biased? How many people, is everybody biased or is it just me? I need to know. Because if I'm the only one saying it, okay, you got a point. But if I'm not the only one saying it, maybe it's you. Excuse me, Mr. Milo. Am I the only one saying, yeah, Bud didn't explain? Yeah, Bud explained that he ducked. Bud explained that he ducked. But anyway, am I the only person saying this? John Boy said, morning, everyone. So after that interview, Bud's 7-Eleven interview out the door, Bud and Prime Black made the fight within 48 hours a lie. Seems the only truth is Bud fighting Hamburglar from Mickey D after David A. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, come on. Look, man. Did you all ever, come on, man. Look, man. Both of them getting killed on their socials, to be honest. I just want to know if it's just me. Because if it's my biased, because if it's my bias, then you shouldn't hear it from anybody but me. If it's me being biased. Is everybody biased against Bud? Or is it just me and my incredible ability to make people see things that are not there? My David Copperfield magic-like arguments that I'm making. C. Dewberry said, Brian Norman said he sparred Tank, Bud, and Boots. He said they asked him who was the best, and he said Boots, and it's not even close. That's obvious. That's very, very obvious. C. Dewberry. That's very, very obvious. Very obvious. I'm telling you, Terrence Crawford cannot beat Jaron Ennis. Not gonna happen. I would put money on that fight. He's not gonna beat that guy. That guy is too much. Way too much. C. Dewberry said, Brian, okay, I got that. My bad. Sorry about that, brother. I was already past that. And my man, Bruce Leroy in the building said, bro, you rock with you for life. Keeping it a buck and staying on Bud's neck and not catering to his butthurt fans. For nine, you the realest. Man, they're extremely butthurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be butthurt too, though. I'd be hurt too. No joke. I'd be hurt too if I was you. If my guy ducked like that, I would feel bad too. Like when Riddick Bowe did that to Lennox Lewis, bro. I didn't like that. I've been there, man. I was like, man, Riddick Bowe ain't, man. Riddick Bowe threw that thing in the trash can. He refused to fight that dude. I was like, man, he don't want to get knocked out by this guy. You know what I mean? When Lennox Lewis beat Mike Tyson and he beat Evander Holyfield, you know what I mean? I can't lie, bro. I didn't like it because I wasn't the biggest Lennox Lewis fan in the world. You know, I was a Mike Tyson fan. But it is what it is. Lennox Lewis was the truth. I just had to, and Riddick Bowe didn't want no smoke. You just got to live up. You just got to live to it. Your boy ducked. He embarrassed you. And you just got to go with it, man. It's just what it is. If you think Bud is a duck, post duck. Oh, man, come on, man. You trying to fill this whole thing up with ducks. The man ducked. He's a duck. Not getting out of it. You're not getting out of it. Antonio Hicks said he committed duckicide. Hey, man, he killed that fight. He's just got an ego, man. Big old ego. Huge ego. Wants to be the boss. Wants to be the boss, brother. So he left. That's a duck. Don DeMarco, Bud saw that ass whooping Errol had put on Ugas. All of a sudden, business takes precedence on every issue going forward, unless the opponent is nondescript. Yeah, good point. Frederick Mutto said, you missed my super chat. Hold on, Frederick. Frederick Meadows. Hold on one second, Frederick. Frederick Meadows, that is right before Kid the Great and Phenomenal Show. So I got you. Let me go back to Phenomenal Show. There it is. Frederick Meadows in the building. Sorry about that, brother. Got you, Frederick. Thank you, brother. Sorry about that, man. Frederick Meadows said, when Errol wins, he deserves #1 pound for pound, best fighter in the world. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, he does. Bud is just in suspend. I've suspended Bud from my pound for pound list. He's suspended. I didn't demote him. I suspended him. Lord Snotty out here talking some nonsense. Talking about what Bud said, talking about what Errol said, misquoting what Errol said 5 years ago. He finished the easy route. Much love in that super chat, Frederick. Hey, quick impersonation. Run, duck. Who am I? You would be Bud Crawford. You would be Terrence Crawford. Even though I don't think he ran, he just ducked. My man, Kid the Great, he said, no, I just suspended him. He has to serve a suspension for ducks. He has to have the, I mean, you know, he has to, bro. Oh, hey, Lord, hey, you're about to get out of here, Lord Scotty Snotty. Kid the Great said, Zenith 360, John B, Dewberry, Mr. Dewberry, Timothy, Buck 50, Jeff C, and Terry Smoot in the building. And John Boy in the building said, much love with that big 20 in the Cash App, brother, on Super Chat Thursday. Thank you, brother. He said, Lord Scotty, I'm not forgiving like Fanon. Yeah, you know, I don't like to be the one to clip. But if somebody did clip you, I wouldn't see it coming. I wouldn't see it. He said, Adrian Molina said, bingo, you win a prize. Yeah, you know who ducked up. Bro. Let's see these likes, man. Can y'all get the likes up? We only got, come on, man. That ain't right. We got 270 likes in the building, man. And we got 600 people in the building. Can y'all hit that like button, man? Hit them likes. It'd be greatly appreciated, brother. Floyd told us he wasn't getting the fight this year. He's with PBC. But man, you guys be looking for any excuse. Otho James, Floyd, let me tell you something, man. Floyd you weren't getting this fight this year because you weren't. It was going to be on February 4th. You guys look for any reason to get out of that duck, man. You're looking for any reason to get out of the duck. But look, can we move on to the other fights, man? You know what I'm saying? Can we move on, man? I mean, I'm just seriously. Hey, shout out to everyone. I have to get to the grind. Peace out. God bless. Thank you, John Boy. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Y'all will take any excuse that you can possibly find, bro. You take any. There's a lot of Omaha, Nebraska cats on YouTube. I'm about to go do my. You know what? I'm gonna do check out my demographics for this video, and see exactly how many people are from Omaha, Nebraska. You know I can do that. I think it only goes to the U.S., but I think I could probably find if you're from Nebraska. Adrian Molina said, GTG, always a pleasure. Salute Fanon in the chat. Thank you, Adrian Molina. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Dark Truth in the building says, a felony level duck has to deserve more than a pound for pound suspension for now. Look, man, I believe in reducing recidivism. Okay, I do not want to see this man can go back to his ducking ways. Okay, so I am not going to cut him off. It's not like he was on steroids. Okay, it's not like he was on steroids. It's not like he got caught with loaded gloves. Okay, it's not that. It is a felony. Yes, it is. So you're going to do a little time in the pen. However, I don't want to, you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? First time offender. I think he's a first time offender. First time he got caught. Let me put it that way. First time that I've caught him. So, I gotta get a man a little break, man. God dog. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a man a little break, man. We all make mistakes in life, man. We all make mistakes. AB said, off topic, do you think Wilder could avoid Andy and head straight into a Usyk fight if Usyk is willing? Yeah, absolutely can. I don't even have to doubt. it. I know he can. If Tyson Fury does not fight Usyk, and Usyk wants to fight Wilder, Wilder can go straight and fight him. The WBC will have nothing to do with that. All he has to do is get in the WBA rankings. And I would think that that's what the WBC would deserve as far as it goes with Deontay Wilder. Because good luck getting a real big money fight out of Tyson Fury. Because it ain't like that. David Williams in the building said, now that Bud fans fell to an all-time low by talking about the Spence family, does this make Bud look even worse than walking away from Spence? No, because it's not Bud doing it. You talking about these guys coming around talking about this video. First of all, bro, I saw that cornball stuff. Man, what are you talking about, man? This man is laying there with his girl. You don't know why he's like that. That man is laying down. First of all, it doesn't even sound like his voice. on the real. If that's what you're saying, he was having slurred speech, brother, that hardly even sounded like him. I listened. That hardly sounded like the man. But whatever. If it was him, I didn't see his face clearly, but it looked like it could have been his wife or his girl. But guess what? His girl had light brown hair. His girl had light brown hair. I just looked at a picture of his girl. Watch. Let me go back. Let me do something real quick. I'm not going to make any video over that stupidity, but watch this. I go to Twitter. I'm gonna double check it. If I go to Errol Spence Jr.'s thing on his, if I go to Errol on Instagram, and I'm looking at his girl, dude, his girl got black hair. His girl got long black hair. On this 26 weeks ago, she had long black hair. 26 weeks ago. Long black hair. The girl on that video's hair was light brown. Light brown. And it's the same girl. It's the same woman. That's not two different women. That's the same woman. Why is her hair black now, but it was brown back then? Because the video was old. The video is old. That video could have been 2 years ago. That video could have been 3 years ago. You guys are assuming that a video, first of all, that video was done anytime recently. Number two, you're assuming that he's drunk and not just asleep. Baby, you want to go to Dubai? Go where? Go where? Go where? Dude, you ain't that, man. Y'all bugging, bro. That's because y'all need to go get, man. Y'all need to go away, bro. Get out that man's life. Okay? I'm like, dude, why you even want to look at that? That man is laid up with his girl, man. You don't know why he's laid out like that. He said, Zenith 360 said the fight was November. Bud refused to sign, pushed to February. Pretty much. Zenith 360 says wrong. He didn't sign the might fight. He's a two-time duck. Yeah, he may be a two-time duck. He may be a two-time duck. That's why I kind of went, Hey, bro, it was a skit for TikTok. Oh, I don't even know a skit. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. The caption read, I can't believe he played along with it. Yeah, is that it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Whatever it was, that was a while ago, bro. We said that's on video from Bomac himself. Oh, Bomac did that? Bomac need to get a life, bro. Bomac, you need to go get you some. You need to take Letitia Crawford's advice and go find something else to do. What's that about? I could care less. I don't even see it. I wouldn't put that. If there was a video up about Bud doing that, bro, there's no way in the world I would do a video about that. Yeah, she's a pretty woman. Go get you one. I got me one. You go get you one. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you, like, you kidding me? Go get you one. Yeah, y'all are wild for that, man. Why would they say John Bowie says driving and listening to this BS for a Bud fan is why Errol Spence fans never let this go? Yeah, you pretty much done, bro. You guys are pretty much done. You cooked in that duck sauce. You cooked in that duck sauce. I got one as well. Yeah, dude, you get you one. You know what I mean? Go get you one. Like, I know why y'all mad, because y'all can't go get you one. Y'all can't go get you one. Just go get you one. So you ain't got to be sitting there looking at what he got. And I mean that wholeheartedly. You go get you one. He said, I found one. Hey, man, a whole lot of people find them. Get a job, get some game. You'll get one. Maybe you will. I don't know. I can't say. Some of y'all ain't gonna get one. For 9, it's bad. It's a bad business for Bud to fight on BLK after it flops. He won't have a leg to stand on when it comes to negotiate with the Errol Spence Jr. fight. Yeah, it will. He said the live was going so well, too. Hey, man. Tony T. It is. Let me get back. Let me get off this, man. Hey, Dapper Douglas said, I seen the title and skipped it. People like that need to get a life. Yeah, I don't even do just whatever, man. Like, why you? If you saying it's Bomac, bro, get a life, man. I'm saying, like, get a life. Hey, what do you? This man sitting there in this man looked like he is doing very well for himself in that video. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like he was doing real well for himself in that video, man. You know what I mean? He said, I got facts, but I got me one, and mine is Egyptian. Hey, man, enjoy it, brother. You know, don't hate, congratulate, man. Go get you one. Hate it or love it says, Fanon, what's going on, brother? I sent you a reel. Oh, I saw that. Yeah. I didn't know that was your son that was putting them hands on the boy like that. My bad. Yeah, I checked that out. Yes, man. I was like, man, that dude can go. I definitely saw it. Definitely saw it, brother. You should put a link in it. You should. Hate it or love it got a wrench, right? Yeah, put a link in there, man. Put your Instagram link in there, man. So people got a chance to see it. C. Dewberry in the building said, hey, Fanon, my girl walked by listening to you saying some of these guys need to get them. She says he's mean. I told her, you're just blunt. No, you need to tell your girl this. She's literally talking about a dude laying around with his I think it's his wife. I don't know if it's his wife or not. He calls it his girl. Okay. All I'm saying is some of y'all just need to just go and ignore people when they're in that circumstances. Calling women, I don't call women the B word. So I've never been, the worst thing that I ever call women is broad. I'll say broad in a second, but I won't call a woman a broad. I won't be like, man, broad. I won't be saying that, but I will call women, generally speaking, broads. That's as bad as I get. It's like, man, some of y'all broads need to kick rocks. But I never call B's and H's and W's. I never say that stuff. That's why I said yesterday we don't even know if it's him. I mean, look, it looked like him. It looked like him. But man, the man is laying around, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, seriously, man. It seems like you anyway. I don't care. Leave it alone, man. Oh, Pit Boys. That's the worst I'll say, man. That's the worst. I got that from somebody. Yeah, I never talked about no, man, never, man. He said that's real. Oh, that's real man stuff for none. Yeah, I never do that. I never call women that ever. Don't refer to them as that. None of that. Do not do it, man. I got me one, and she's 100% African American. Yeah. Look, are you talking about? Look, man, I don't care if she looks like that or not. I'm just saying, just generally speaking. You can go get you a super chocolate one. That works too. You know what I mean? All of it works. Do what you got to do. Just stay out that man's business. Lord have mercy. What difference does it make if the man is having a drink? So what? Like, seriously, so what? So what? You know what I'm saying? What? So what? Most females are not women. All females are women. And all women are females. I got empty-hearted. Brother, I got to put you on timeout, bro. That type of conversation is not allowed in here. Okay? We don't have them gender conversations around here, brother. I'm just going to tell you right now. All females are women. And all women are female. Okay? They're synonymous. Like this. Okay? I don't need that confusion in my life, bro. Okay? They say, yeah, he's on adult time. He can have a drink. Exactly. Like, yeah, you're on timeout on that. I don't know what you meant by that. I think you were trying to be like, not all females are deserving of respect. Dude, all females are women. There may be some women that are just trashy. They may be trashy because there are trashy women, real trashy. No joke. Trashy. There's some trashy dudes too. Whole bunch of real trashy dudes. So you may not realize you acting trashy, but you trashy. Straight up trashy. Trashy is celebrated nowadays. That's our culture. But what it is you're trashy. Okay? Say what you want. You're trashy. That's what I call it. You're trashy. Like if you sitting there, if you getting drunk, getting elevated, running around with 500 women, whatever, all of that, brother, just yelling and calling people all crazy, you're trashy. You know what I'm saying? You're exactly the opposite of sophisticated. You're trashy. I'll just leave it at trashy. He said, Jeff Campbell said, for my guy Raymond Ford in Africa, a.k.a. Richardson Higgins, and Sanitas Estrada. Let's go boxing fight this weekend. Yes, Super Bad is fighting this weekend. I am excited about that. Much love in that Super Chat, bro. Oh, I got you, Murder Ron. Yeah, I know you. I got you. You're Murder Ron. Yeah, Murder Ron 313. I got you. Oh, yeah, you put it on there. Yeah, that's right. I asked you to do that. Now, put a link in there. Nah, hater lover, go to your actual video, take a link out of the top, and then copy and paste it. So anybody just all they got to do is hit it. Said, of course, that's what he meant. I suspect that's what he meant, but I got to put you on timeout for that. I know, I'm sure what he meant, but I got to hit you for 5 minutes. I got to hit you for a pause on that. What fights are this weekend? Anyway, you're right, Timothy. You would never call a woman a this around Errol, but is disrespecting her. You're a prime example of a joke. Look, man, I don't even get what's the disrespect about her. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get she had. Anyway, I want to get off the subject matter of his family and the mother of his 3 kids. Okay? Let's get off the mother of his 3 kids, please. And what he's doing around with his wife. I think you're completely out of line for talking about what that man is doing with his wife. You're just out of pocket. If anybody says anything about Terrence Crawford's wife, is completely and utterly out of pocket. That is off limits. That's showing that you are a low character human being. I'm waiting on your video on Ronnie Shields saying Canelo will duck David Morrell despite Morrell wanting to fight. Ugas clapped back at Bud. Bud saying Mikey was used to Bud saying Mikey was used to elevate Errol. Man, bro, you trying to put me to work. Much love in that super chat, brother. I'm going to get members only videos for that. Jeffrey Book said much respect to Terrence Crawford for being the best pound for pound and best welterweight to ever step in that ring. Much love to Sugar Ray Robinson. You calling this man Sugar Ray Robinson, man. You calling this man Sugar Ray Robinson. Hey, but anyway, much love, Jeffrey Brooks, for trolling like that. We know what it is. Hey, man, he's a very good fighter, though. Hey, say, I never referred to a woman as a B either. It's disrespectful. I love my black queen. Spread black love. Absolutely, man. I just think that is ridiculous, man, to be doing that. But it is what it is. You do what y'all do. I'm telling you what I don't do. I would never do that. And I'll be very, very strong on my son about that. Man, don't get into that. You know what I mean? Don't get into that. Noja Apparel said, Fanon, so you allow some of these emotional stunting people to have a wrench? Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do. Dave Williams for Fanon, you've never been so right. Thank you, brother. What was I right about? John Boy said, please keep it boxing. Leave people's family out of it. We grown adults. Yeah. Hey, man, Slick Skip has been big in the super chat lately, brother. Thank you so much. And make sure y'all hit that link. Make sure you guys hit that link for Love It or Hate It, man. And support that man and his son and his journey, just like Ice World, bro. Got a lot of young people out there, man. You can only call him one. Hey, man. Hey, Fahim, please keep your kink dog stuff to yourself, brother. Please keep what happens with you in there to yourself. All right, I don't need to hear. You got me visualizing, bro. Stop. Like, man, come on, man. I know what you look like, Fahim. I follow you on Instagram. Wrench up slips. Oh, yeah, for sure, John Boy. Terry Schmoot. Yes, sir. Let me slide down here on this, man. Yeah. Y'all killing me, bro. Please don't do that to me, Fahim. Please don't do that to me. All right, Slick Skip, you are now moderated, bro. He said, I thought we all know. Matter of fact, some of these dudes doing the opposite. Some of these dudes doing the opposite. Man, these dudes looking at that girl like she was like, man, the reason they care about that video is because she's like, hey, I wanted that to be me. Like, man, I am thoroughly convinced, bro. I'm thoroughly convinced. That's the only reason them dudes will be in that. Man, you bet man is lame, man. You have to leave that man alone. Oh, man. Man, that's funny. The Bud backlash is making these dudes crack up, man. It's hard on them, brother. Hey, Julio Concepcion said, respect for non-family is not the issue. It's the fighters always is not the issue. It's the fighters always let's talk about that. You're right. Exactly. Exactly. You leaving these people out of there, man. Dog, it's like it's off limits, bro. That stuff is off limits. At least that's how I was raised. Like, it's off limits. That's his wife, man. You what are you even doing, man? And I know you, dude. What are you doing that for, man? Clown? This dude is a clown. The dude who you pointed at me, who the video, man, that dude is a clown. That dude is a clown. The real Marlo, what's going on, bro? The irony. Hey, Tony T, what's the irony? Come on, man. You know I would never do that to Bud, man. I wouldn't do that, man. For now, it's the same dude that was looking at Errol. Yes. Look, bro. Anyway, man, like I said, man, whatever. Hey, Zinter said, man with the code has limits, clowns don't. Like, man, that is way past it, man. Like, dude, look, man, I could go on and on, bro. Let's get off of it, man. Let's get back on the boxing, man. Let's get back on the boxing. People talking about people's kids, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm so disappointed in the disrespect shown here today for women. Barbara D, I am not involved in that. Barbara D, do not put that on me. I have not shown any disrespect towards women at all. I refuse to do so. No joke. I have certain beliefs around women that I think are very, very contrary to what a lot of men think about women. So please do not put that on me. You can put it on the rest of some of these dudes. You can't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Shout out to my boy Real Marlo TV. Y'all got to check him out. That's what's up. Thank you, C. Dewberry. Much love in that super chat, bro. Y'all just need to lead them women. You just need to lead them people alone, man. I'm not either. It's clown. Yeah, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Say, y'all, why wind into that? I don't know what you're talking about. Marlo TV is a real one, like Fanon. Yeah, I see Marlo TV, the real Marlo TV. Yeah, I was hesitant to follow real Marlo TV for a minute because there's another Marlo who I was not exactly, not very appreciative of. But it is what it is. Anyway, man, back to this boxing. You guys talking about Keith Thurman getting mopped by Errol, I agree. However, I'll take the fight, man. Hey, don't you have a wrench, Aisha? Aisha, don't you have a wrench? Aisha, don't you have a wrench? If they're disrespectful to women, you throw them out. Then you throw them out. No joke. Blip. You got a wrench, right? Lay the hammer down. You got a wrench, use it. You got a wrench, use it. Y'all got wrench. They got wrenches. You can wrench a wrench. Wrench them. Let me know who they are. Wrench them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, said Bobo, if we all get these, I didn't see it. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Who did it? Just let me know who it is, and I'll take their wrench. That's easy. You let me know who they are, and I will get rid of their wrench. Y'all got to chill out on all that, man. Oh, it's Timothy Stoudemire. Hey, Timothy, you got to chill out on all that, man. My mama watches the video, watches this. Okay? So I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. If we get all these WBC chat, but we're going to change the subjects right now, since you guys don't know how to behave. We get all those WBC fights. If we get all of those WBC fights, 2023 will be an epic boxing year. Antoine Russell said he's back in January 2023. Tank is next at 140, in my opinion. Let me tell you something, man. You guys need to stop talking about these guys not making fights, man. If Gary Antoine is back in January, for now, you know, if I thought it was you, I would have indicated. I literally stopped by for a super chat Thursday. Thank you, Barbara D. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. I just want to let you know. Not me, ma'am. Not me, ma'am. I was not raised like that. I did not raise my son like that. I refuse. I was not raised like that. I do not raise my son like that. And I got my son really, really straight on that very, 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 very early about that. Ain't no. Okay, that's a no. But, you know, it's interesting that the men that are the most respectful to women, generally speaking, are raised by men. Remember that. Men that are the men that I have met, generally speaking, that are most respectful to women are men that have been raised by men. Little more loose with men that have been raised by women. Just let you know. Because I will insist that my son never talk sideways to my wife or my daughter. And I'm very, 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 very aggressive about it. Like, no chance. Do not talk to because I will tell him that's my daughter. Don't talk to my daughter like that. Don't talk to my daughter like that. Don't talk to my wife like that. Anyway. Hella new boxing channels popped up over this EJ Bud debacle. Yeah, and don't worry, they will disappear too. It happens. Calvin Campbell said, why are we simping today? Get your bitch ass up out of here. How about that? I will call you one, though. Why are we simping out here? Get your simple ass out of my chat, dummy. Eric Horn says, salute Fanon, John Bowie, Zenith 360, T Schmoot, Benson and Hedges, Barbara D, Kid the Great, and the chat. Thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Why are we out here simping? Please leave me alone. Hey, Richard Tim said, for now, my daddy, Richard Jr., was killed by a woman who had domestic issues. I don't put my hands on women for lesson learned. Keep your hands off these. Yeah, that just goes without it. Look, man, anyway, you guys do what you want to do. You will be toxic ass dudes. I don't want to get into it, brother. I'm serious, man. I don't know what you want me to say to you. I don't buy into that stuff. You guys can do what you want. I don't buy into that. I don't buy into it. I do not buy into it. My man, Barbara D said, I'm old school, 61 plus years. Can't get with how young people act today. Pretty much, Barbara D. Much love in that super chat. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Yeah, and if you, you know what I mean? If you don't know how to act around, if you don't know how to act right, anyway, y'all just do you, man. Do you. Do you leave me alone, brother? You guys can call me a simp. You can call me a simp to you purple in the face. Whatever, man. Bud acting like anyway. Pitbull Shakur is a great fight for him to get a taste of the new division. Yeah, I agree, I swear, bro. No doubt about it. Yeah, absolutely. It is. It is. Can we talk about the fights this weekend? Yeah, bring it up. I don't mind. Is Asa Cruz a PBC Showtime fighter? He's a PBC fighter, but they can make the fight. It's ordered, so it'll probably go to purse bid. It would probably, dude, they're just gonna pull him out of the rankings. Because Shakur's gonna get a shot at the belt. He's gonna get a shot at the belt regardless. He doesn't have to do that, man. Yeah, empty-hearted, no doubt about it. I understand what you're talking about, brother. I was commentating on sophistication and behavior of the ages for dudes. I always open the door for pay for dates extremely in favor of old-fashioned gender norms. Yeah, I mean, just what it is, brother. I agree. I knew what you were on, brother. I was just kind of cracking a joke, man. Anyway, Super Chat Thursday. Thank you, Kenneth Johnson. Appreciate that support. Thank you so much for your support. It really, really does matter. Thank you for that support, man. I don't know what you're talking about with that soft stuff, Timothy. I don't know. Because I will tell you in a heartbeat, bro, I ain't soft. Like, I'm not soft. Y'all can think what you want to think. I'm not soft. I don't got to prove it. Ain't soft. Ain't been soft a day in my life. What's up, Fanon? You got the realest channel on YouTube, in my opinion. Real perspective without the biased opinion. Keep grinding. Thank you, Mr. Amar. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, thank you, Timothy. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. I know, man. Again, you're not tough. Okay, that's something else. Let's keep it to the boxing, man. Anyway, man, so I know how to make a shift. Giant TV said, hey, thank you, brother. You said a little something on your coffee, Fanon. Fam, hope Adios recovers from his coma. Hype for Rivera versus Martin fight. Man, there's some great fights coming up. Man, I'm glad that Terrence Crawford went on ahead and completed his duck. I'm so glad Terrence came out that duck closet and pulled off that duck in public. Then he just put that duck on and is walking around the streets. Because now we're getting a whole lot of announcements. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, we're getting a whole lot of announcements. DH said, who is fighting this weekend? Let me get that after I get Scott Curry. He said, #1 channel on YouTube. Hope all are well. Thank you, Scott Curry. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you for that support on this Super Chat Thursday. Hold on one second. Okay, just checking. Hold on one second. Where is it? Montana Love is fighting. That's good. Natasha Jones. Hey, I don't mind seeing her fight. I may check out her fight. Jana Beck is fighting tonight on ESPN. And I think there's going to be a bunch of fights on ESPN. So it's Sonny Edwards and Felix Alvarado. I'll take it. I like Sonny Edwards. Montana Love. Definitely want to see Montana Love. And Natasha Jones and Jana Beck is fighting Bentley. And then I'm sure there's a bunch of people fighting on that Jana Beck card because Top Rank has really good prospects. Boxing Showtime app. Who? On what? What do you mean? Hey, Dr. Pablo Sled, what's going on, man? Tony Weeks. Yeah, that's sad for Tony Weeks. Yeah, that's bad. Tony Weeks could have stopped that. But I mean, he just didn't read it right, man, because he was getting hit with such heavy stuff, man. He's getting hit with some real heavy stuff. Real heavy stuff. I mean, I didn't see it, and usually I see it. Like, I didn't see it. I know there's other cats that were saying it, but I'm gonna admit that I didn't see it. I didn't see it. That's why Martin fight is in Minnesota. It's in Minnesota? He's fighting where in Minnesota? Is Frank Martin fighting in Minnesota? Why is that Martin fight in Minnesota? Is it in Minnesota? I didn't know that it was in Minnesota. Man, God, dog, I hope it's not in Minnesota. Oh, God, I can't go. I was going to go to it if it was. I don't know why it's in Minnesota. They make a lot of fights in Minnesota. They make a lot of fights in Minnesota. Man, I was hoping it could be in Texas, man, because I was going to go if it was in Texas. In the Armory? Okay, yeah, that sucks. They make a lot of fights. They make a lot of fights in the Armory. Maybe they get a good rate. They probably get a good rate. It probably works for the money. You know, and it's a small arena. They probably feel like they can sell it. So, man, that sucks, man. That sucks. Maybe I'll go to Minneapolis. It's in Minneapolis. Maybe I go to Minneapolis. I don't know, man. I wanted to see that, man. Adrian said, mark my words, Shakur will be the next Crawford that will face tough competition, but people swear he's the best. He is the one of the best. I mean, he ain't ducked nobody. He is the best. Oh, he said, the venues were lost due to Bud. There you go. Hey, much love in the Cash App, brother, to my man Giovanni Walker in the building. What's good, Giovanni Walker? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you for that support, man. Thank you for that support, man. Everyone that has gone to the Armory has told me that it's a great atmosphere. It's like a club with a ring in it. Okay, that's what's up. So, yeah, it's okay. That's what's up. Fanon, they will not let me super chat. Can you please check your Cash App? I got you, brother. Giovanni Walker, I just got you. Bingo. Got you, brother. Thank you so much for that support, man. I swear it's nice in Minneapolis. I have fun there. All right, maybe I'll go, man. Maybe I'll go. I just don't want to go. I just get so many, I got people threatening me, man. I get too many people that threaten me. And I just don't feel like asking, because I don't come in with the press. Like, there are people that are with the press. Because I'm not with the press, I'm not like cordoned off with the press. So like I'm there, like I don't come, like I just come in there like everybody else. So I just got there's some nut jobs out there, man. So I just got to be careful about the fights that I go to. That's why I like going to the small ones. I don't really like the big ones. John Boy said, come to Minnesota. I take care of your food, stay, etc. I'm here, near here. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, John Boy, you in Minnesota? Oh, that's what's up. I'll probably go there. What's wrong with that super chat, brother? Oh, it's a ballroom? Find out if Minnesota is concealed carry. Oh, hey, man, if I gotta carry, I don't want to be there. If I gotta carry something, I don't need to be there. That's me. If I feel like I need to, I don't need to be there. Ain't nobody gonna give you issue for now. They all talk on this internet. You'll be okay. Nah, dude. Some cats do. No, there's some nut jobs out there, brother. Trust you me, there's some nut jobs out there, man. I know people be talking, but there's some nut jobs out there. And I don't like taking chances. Tony T said, I thought it would have been in the tri-state or in Texas. Yeah, I wish it was in Texas. But it is what it is, man. Oh, he said Minneapolis is fun indeed. All the action is over north. They don't say north side. They say over north. Okay, that's what's up. TVT Pro said, do you think Spence sell a vineyard out without Jerry Jones? help anywhere else other than a venue out? Yeah, he's already sold other venues out. It's sold out, sell out in Vegas. Yeah, I do. He'll sell out in the San Antonio, sell out in Houston, sell out. He'll probably sell you anywhere. Probably, I suspect he sell out anywhere. It's a big name fighter, bro. Oh, I got folks in Minnesota. There's a lot of boxing there because of them casinos. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That makes sense. I knew it was something. Joey Spencer, Dark Truth said, what happened to Joey Spencer? Joey Spencer just fought maybe like a month ago. Joey Spencer just fought. They're bringing him along slow. But he's still on cards. He's still undefeated. They're just bringing Joey Spencer along slow. And good for him, man. I like Joey Spencer. And my man, Scott Curry said, can I please send a shout out to John Boy? He holds the chat, so he holds up the chat so much. Yeah, he does. Definitely does. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. Scott Curry in the building. Thank you, man. Hey, man, Shawnee Bo. I can't read that. He asked if that's funny, but I can't read that. Xena 360 says he has a step up. He has a step up last fight and boxed really well. Okay, that's what's he looked good, bro. It's 18,000 in seats in Omaha. They acting like it's Duck, like Duck accomplished something. I mean, 18,000 seats, that's not bad, bro. If he can sell out 18,000 seats, that's what's up. Dude, he is accomplishing something selling in his hometown, man. That's what's up. You know, that's nothing bad. You can't hold nothing against him for selling out in Omaha, Nebraska. It's 18,000. You know what I mean? It's people coming out to support him in Omaha, Nebraska. Dude, Terrence Crawford is not a nobody. I got to keep my criticisms where the criticism belongs. You know, the man is not a nobody. And congratulations for selling out. You know what I mean? And honestly, I hope that the Black Prime's numbers do well. I mean, I don't want, I ain't hating on the man like that. You know what I mean? Simon A said, Fanon, don't talk about going to fights. RuPaul and the goons going to be lurking in the chat. Hey, man, they will never know when I go to a fight, brother. Trust me. Yeah, they're selling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same talking points. Yep, they are. Oh, Noja Roy. Yeah, definitely it is smaller. Yeah, it is smaller. But look, man, I ain't mean, dude. I want that dude to do well, man. I want those, man, look, man, ain't no need. Like I say the man ducked, but I'm only going to take it as far as it needs to go, okay? I'm not going to take it any further than it needs to go. That's the problem with all this other stuff, man. These guys are taking stuff. These guys taking stuff so far it doesn't even need to go there, man. You know what I mean? Like prospect of the year, Jeff Campbell said prospect of the year is Tiger Johnson. You think? I might say Keyshawn Davis, man. I think maybe Keyshawn Davis. I would think. But Tiger Johnson's good too. Fanon, be on the lookout for boxer of my hometown of the LBC boxing named H2O. He's 9. He's 9 and 9-0, pretty good. Okay, Giovanni Walker will do. He said, how much are the Ashanti tickets? I Swole Bro said, taking it way too personal. Yeah, no doubt. I ain't got to push it. Like, I don't have to push it into the areas of calling people a drunk and doing all of that craziness, man. That's just not even necessary, man. The man ducked the fight. God dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ducked. I'm going to say he ducked now, but I'm not taking it any further than that, man. You know? I'm not going to call him out of his name, talk bad about his wife and kids. You know what I mean? Like, all of that stuff, man. You guys just go too far with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rick Tim said, only moist dudes take it too far. Yeah, he'll take it too far, man. He doesn't deserve like blatant mistreatment and just insults and all of that. You know what I mean? Powerhouse Watson said Crawford drunk off fighting bums, man. See, he gonna make that easy money. Hey, 'cause, 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 $18,000 is doable in his hometown. Yeah, he should sell that place out. Good for him. You know, good for him. I just don't get it. The caption showed it wasn't real. Man, look, dude, these guys need attention badly. They need attention. Don't you know how hard it is to make it out here in these YouTube streets? These YouTube streets are cutthroat. Hey, I'm telling you, it's cutthroat out here, man. It's cutthroat. You got people just, man, come on, man. You know what they be doing, dog. You know what they do. What reading is fundamental, but you know what people do, man. You know what they do. That's okay though. You got to play the game, man. You got to play the game. Play the game, man, or be out the game is what they say. These YouTube streets is tough. It's hard to get people's attention and keep people's attention, especially when you don't have any personality. You know what I mean? When you ain't got any personality, it makes it all the harder, you know? Bud is like a new generation. They want credit for doing nothing. Powerhouse Watson, I feel so bad for Crawford and Bomac. Talked all that ish for years just to fight an Uber driver. Who is this guy? Yeah, look, man. That I feel sorry for Terrence Crawford fans, man. Can Bud sell out 18,000 seats? Yeah, he did. He's about to. In Omaha, Nebraska, yes. Dude, he's a big name fighter. He's a worldwide. He is known throughout the world for his boxing skill and accomplishments. Timothy Stoudemire said, Fanon, who wins Keyshawn Davis versus Lomachenko? Right now, Lomachenko. I feel sorry for Terrence Crawford fans that you got to take this tongue lashing. And like a kid taking a tongue lashing, you keep twisting and turning. But Floyd said, you remember y'all? Did y'all ever have your parents spank you? You remember that? They're in that phase. They got caught by their mama. they getting caught by their mama. And now they taking what they got for all of that smack talk. Your boy ducked. All of that. Oh, you know it. You know, Errol said he was taking the easy route. Now that's gone. Because Bud took the easy route. But you remember he was going to fight in this year. He wanted to fight this year, Daddy. Bud wanted to fight this year. But why did he say he was going to fight? In fact, dude, you're just getting whooping. You're taking that whooping. You got that hard whooping breathing going on. I'm so sorry. Say you're sorry. No, I didn't do nothing. No, you guys are terrible, bro. Y'all are terrible, man. I know what you're going through right now. You just have to fess up that your boy ducked and it makes everything go away. And we can move on. And it's going to help Bud. It's going to help Bud if you just admit it. You know what I mean? If you just fess up and take it. Yeah, exactly. Move your hand. But Dad, Say them women's ass be having you stuttering like a mug. Can't we just move on? I won't do it again. Hey. Y'all just got to sit there and take it, bro. It'll be over in a second. Stop moving. I'm saying stop moving. It'll be over in a second. Don't worry. We're going to get y'all some ice cream. We're going to take it down. We're going to take it. We're going to give you a couple bucks. Let you go on down there, walk down to the store, walk down to 7-Eleven. We're going to go let you meet Bud down there at the 7-Eleven with your dollar. Get you some Debbie Duck cake. Get you some Debbie Duck cakes, and you be all right, bro. Get you some of them chocolate ducks. Yeah, I couldn't resist, bro. I couldn't resist that, man. I couldn't resist that one. Oh. He said, I feel Crawford trying to catch a body in the ring. He may as well have fought. Hey, man, it's going to be fun, bro. Whatever the case is, man. Get you that little Debbie Duck cake. and you be all right, man. You be all right. Man, some of y'all make life so fun for me, bro. I can't lie. Sometimes it's really, really fun, man. Al Heyman in another in-house fight, huh? Can't lose the belts that way. Easy route. But Al Heyman, but Al Heyman gonna make an in-house fight. Hey, look, man. Look, man. The WBC ordered the fight. What is he supposed to do? Hey, John Bowie says, hey, I'm at work. You got me dying. Thanks for the shout out, Scotty. Much love in that super chat, bro. And thank you, man. I done scared like at least 50 Omaha crats out the chat, bro. AC said, congrats to Bud on selling out. No surprise, but of course, Bud sold out tickets were so cheap. For 500, you can be Bud's cut man. Oh, wow. Come on, man. It's Nebraska, man. How you think they man? Come on, man. That's a coming home fight for him. That's a come home fight, brother. That's a come home fight, bro. Y'all still, no, I do not spank my kids. No, I do not. My kids are too old for all of that. And they never did that. My kids just didn't care. I'm trying to tell you, my kids got a intense stubborn streak. So nah. I wasn't big into that. I wasn't big into that at all. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Hey, my man. Mr. Curry said, I'm blocked in the chat, but much love, brother. Hey, Mr. Curry, much love for that $10 holler, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Big time. Hey, look, Mr. Curry, go ahead and put email me here with your YouTube channel. Hey, hit me with your YouTube channel at that email. Scott Curry says, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for that support. Said, my pleasure, John Boy. Hit that like button, people. Yes, sir. Oh, no wise-minded man would support Bud. Look, dude, Bud's not that bad now. Like, let's not go overboard with it, okay? Timothy Stoudemire, he accepted the fight. He accepted the fight. Okay? You're gonna have to come on, man, Timothy. He said, I'm crying for real. Hey, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. Man, the man accepted it. I will tell you, no guarantee, tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him no. But you got to tell him no. You can't tell him yes. You got to tell him no. They offered me no money up front, so I said no. That's all you have to do. If he had said that, it would have been okay. But that's not what he said. He accepted it. And Errol accepted it. Come on, man. Come on, man. BZ Baby said $200 tickets and 80 play plus 80K people in the hole before the undercard. Hey, man, I don't know how much you think you're going to charge people for fights in Omaha, Nebraska. The cost of living in Omaha, Nebraska is quite low. Quite low. Kamal Oz said the moment B-side Bud and the Bud buddies hated on Ugas and discounted him as an opponent for Errol and called Avancian King Kong, they lost all credibility. That's not even to really be taken seriously. Okay? That's really, really not to be taken seriously. That's That goes right in there with they made me fight. They must fight with my hands behind our back. Okay, that it goes with that clownage. You guys are just overdoing it, man. You're just overdoing it. So is the average IQ. No, there's some very bright people in Nebraska now. Come on now. Some very, very bright people in Nebraska. Zenith 360 said, I accepted everything Bud Duck Crawford. Yeah, pretty much. Look, man, Tony, my man, you can't do that when he accepted it. If he would have been slick with it and said, hey, they offered me no money up front, that's why I turned down the fight, then there wouldn't be any issue with it. Because you'd be like, dang, he turned it down for no money up front. Then the onus would be on Errol because they didn't offer any money for the fight up front. Even though the back end, come on, man. But you're not even taking any risks, so whatever. Like, even that, I would have to get, like I said, this Saturday, we'll have a promoter on this Saturday, and they can talk about that. Bud is a genius promoter. He is the most skilled. He is the most talked about fighter today. And when he gets Spence in the ring, he will show he's pound for pound. Yeah, he is getting talked about a lot, Derek Choice. I'm not going to lie. He is. He is definitely getting talked about a lot. Much love in that super chat, brother. He is that I cannot lie about. That man is getting talked about a lot. Talked about. Talked about. I don't know if he's promoting though. That promotion was really like, oh man, too. That promotion, dude, whoever did that video, brother, you got to keep him sweaty in the first clip and the second clip. Okay? Bro. Hey, man. Whoever's decision it was to spray all that water on Terrence Crawford's abdomen, they forgot to leave it on when he started talking. Man, oh man, god dog, bro. Anyway. Woo. Can't make this stuff up. I like Bud a lot, but if this fight doesn't happen, the Duck, he's a bad look. He's getting talked about a lot because of his possible opponent that he ducked. Yeah, he's definitely getting talked about. I don't know if getting talked about that bad is good for you, though. I don't know. But the people that are talking about are not going to buy this fight. Errol Spence Jr. fans are going to make up the biggest portion of the people that buy this fight. They're going to make up the largest portion of people that buy this fight. Thanks, David Williams. I appreciate that, man. Hey, man. I would if I could, man. It's fun, man. This is most definitely fun. You know what I mean? What he said, Crawford is the cherry of the jokes. The pan of Bud abs video. Oh yeah, ooh, jeez. Oh God, man, I can't crack those type of jokes, man. He said, hey, the pan of Bud's abs video. Yeah, the first part of it, but then afterwards, he started talking, and it was bone dry, bro. He's like, dude, this is not even it wasn't even a continuous clip. But whatever, man. It is what it is. Said most people not buying no fights for now. That's not true, Timothy Stoudemire. Oh, no, yes, true. Most people are not buying any fights. That is true. Sorry, that is true. That's true. No, most people don't watch the Super Bowl. You know? But all I'm saying is, man, look, bro. Look, Bud. Look, Bud fans. Can you just say, I admit it, so we can move on? Okay? Now, so he can go ahead and get that boots fight. Because you need to get that boots fight, man. Errol's fighting Keith Thurman, man. The least this man can fight is boots. Errol is fighting another top 5 welterweight. Another top 5 welterweight. Bug got to come on ahead and fight somebody, man. Zenith 360 said, your promoter is who gives you a guarantee, which is why Advancing's guarantee is coming from Warren. He wants PBC perks without being PBC. That they at least leveled it by saying neither gave a guarantee. That's an interesting perspective, man. I would love to talk to a promoter about that. Because once they said that you don't have a promoter and that's why you're not getting a guarantee, because who's going to risk it on you? And I do. My Fire Stick broke. I don't get the fights for free. Then it's Zenith 360. Hey, hold on one second, Zenith. Hold on one second. All righty. Errol has a Fire Stick. I'm sure he does, cheap dude. Errol's cheap. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Let me get back to Zenith 360. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, man. That if your promoter is the one that does the guarantee, then why would your promote? Yeah, that's interesting stuff, man. Yeah, that's interesting. Because these other guys that do get guarantees do have promoters. So that's interesting. Okay, that makes sense. But as Terrence Bud Crawford, put up your own dough. Notice Spence not complaining. Yeah, Spence didn't complain. And he said that the $25 million was for your benefit, not mine. I was fine with the money that I was going to make. Al told me how much money I was going to make, and I believe I'm going to make that money, so I'm good. I don't need to worry about all that. I want to whoop you. I'm a rich man. Because they're both very wealthy. So, let's get the fight on, man. Said, my Fire Stick made me cut cable. Yeah, I got to get a Fire Stick, man, but I don't feel like I just don't want to be stealing people's fights, man. And if I get a Fire Stick and it don't cost me no money, I don't know, man. Can you Fire Stick Black Prime? Man, I ain't trying to see that. Hey, David Advancing, I might buy it. I don't know. I might buy it, but I might buy it. Come on, Oz. True or false? B-side Bud is Bum Lufkin without the Canelo fights. True. Errol's next fight will outsell Bud and Amnesia, further cementing the A-side. True. Bud could have fought one of Errol's mandatories, make things easier. I don't know if that's true. I don't know because they couldn't have snuck. He could not have snuck Errol Spence Jr. like that. Because his mandatories are so public that negotiating a fight with them for BLK Prime would have exposed him earlier. Avancian, nobody's gonna says nobody saw Avancian coming. Nobody saw Avancian even coming. Errol Spence versus Thurman doing over or under 200,000 pay-per-views over. Significantly over. Significantly over to boot. Yeah. Significantly over. I would think somewhere around 300,000 for Errol and Keith Thurman. Because Keith Thurman knows how to sell a fight, brother. He knows if you do 250 to 3, you do 250 with Ugas, you're going to do over 300 with Keith Thurman. So I would say over. That's my bet. Now let me ask you second, Tony T. Over or under 10,000 pay-per-view buys for Terrence Crawford and David Avancian. Over or under 10,000? Nah, seriously. Over, and I'm going to be very honest. Over or under 20,000? Over or under 20,000? That fight is not even going to get seen. It's not even going to get seen. Because these cats ain't signing. Some of these cats ain't signing up for nothing called BLK that acts like it is for black people. Over 20, yeah, maybe over 20. Maybe. But I guarantee you I know what they're going to say it does. I know what they say. I know what they're going to say it does. Man, y'all need to stop lying, man. God dog, bro. I know what they're going to say it did. Anyway, Bud fans, next talking point will be, why did Thurman get a guarantee? Let's get out in front of this one. Because he has a minimum. Because he has a minimum in his contract with Al Heyman. He's got a minimum. He's going to get a guarantee. He has a minimum. There's no contract. There you go, dummy. There you go, dummy. And I'm talking about dummy myself. There's no guarantee. He doesn't have a contract with Al Heyman. There you go. He doesn't have a contract with Al Heyman. He has a contract with Al Heyman. He has a contract. Since he has a contract with Al Heyman, he has a minimum for any fight that he takes, which means he's going to get the guarantee, because the guarantee is part of your minimum. It's in your contract. That's why Errol probably had to waive his minimum not to have a minimum. No guarantee, that probably means Errol waived it. Why didn't Bud get a minimum? I don't know why he didn't, but I know that he doesn't have a legal obligation to give him a minimum because he doesn't have a contract with Al. He doesn't fight for the PBC. I can't tell you. And maybe because they thought that the dude doesn't sell tickets to boot. So you don't have a contract with me and you don't sell tickets. You're a huge chance. Manny Pacquiao sells tickets. Canelo Alvarez sells tickets. Bud doesn't sell tickets. They'll say 150,000. For sure they will. 150,000. Yeah. Somewhere around there. More PBC duck talk about contracts. Why don't they petition to be franchised? Man, dude, you were just... Oh, this is Ben Davis. Why doesn't he want to fight Keith? Why wouldn't he have a petition? Why won't he petition to be franchised? They're not going to franchise him. Why would he franchise? If he franchises, then what good does that do for him? Now I don't want to even say that. Dude, don't bring that up because I know where you got that silliness from. It's setting up Errol for a duck. It's just setting him up for a duck. Hey, Terry Schmoo said, I'm the troll king, Fanon. Yeah, I got you. I know. I got you. I ain't worried, brother. That's why I ain't reading your comments, because I know you full troll. I see them, but I ain't talking about them. Tony T, imagine telling someone who doesn't sell pay-per-view well to rely on his pay-per-view. Errol sells. Hold on a second. Errol sells, partner. Errol sells. Tony T, you got to take your whooping like a man. Sorry about that. That was my dad. I had to talk to my dad. Powerhouse Watts is Thurman going to give Spence hell in the first 6 rounds. So sure, it'll be fun. Don't worry about it. Y'all will be talking about Harry Errol lost the fight. He'll give you enough reasons for you guys to claim he lost the fight. You know? Me offering pushback to a heavy Spence crowd doesn't equate with me. Tony T, if you do not stop lying about, but Tony T, don't insult people's intelligence and say that you are not a Bud fan. Please don't insult my intelligence. Come on, man. Don't do that to me, man. Come on, don't do that to me. Caesar TAMG said, Fanon on the phone getting offered $25 million to be Team Bud. Nah, that was my dad. I was talking about somebody more important than y'all. I was calling my father. If my father calls, I answer the phone. It's my dad. You know? If the man took care of me the huge portion of my life, I can answer the phone when he calls. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. That's what it is. 83, the Casanova said, do you have to put all the belts on the line when fighting a mandatory? You have to put yes, sir. They're all on the line when you fight a mandatory. Yes. He is. I come from Scenic Woods on Homestead Road between from the 5th Ward in Houston. We've never seen Spence in the H here, and he's never been a topic of conversation. Bud is bigger name in H-Town. Sure he is, TV Pro. Sure he is. Then why don't y'all buy his fights? You guys are like you're the 5th biggest city in the United States. Why don't you buy his fights? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Put your money where your mouth is. Are they buying fights in the 5th Ward in Houston? If you're not buying fights, brother, are you watching the man fight? I know Buzz got fans, though. Buzz got fan. This is a facts crowd. We haven't been told one lie, but just the opposite side of the facts. You fanhood. Hey, dude, seriously, man, we're not. Yeah, exactly. You should not stop you from seeing that. Yeah, it's kind of tough, man, on y'all Bud fans right now. But that's all right. Y'all be okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everybody better buy it if they want Bud versus EJ. Look, there you go, Tony T. I do think Blessed 365 has left this channel for good, though. I hate it. Because I was too much of the he's a duck. And she's like, I can't stomach it anymore. Fanon, Lady Erica B said, Fanon, I'm a fan of Bud and Spence, but a little less Bud now since he ducked. I mean, you know what it is. That's what happens. There's a lot of people a little less of a Bud fan because they're not buying it, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not buying it. Zenith 360. Sometimes your guy's wrong. Got to be man enough to accept it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Hold on one second. I have to blow my nose, and I'm not going to be rude to you. Oh, yeah. Where is Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley now? Not hyping Bud no more. They're silent because he ducked. Oh, for real? Fahim Sator said Fanon, she was in BFTB's chat and she was going way harder on Bud than you. She'll be back. For real? Hey, for real? She was going hard on Bud. Look, if Blessed 365 is going hard on Bud, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, man. Hey, John Boy said, I'm from Texas. Spence is like the Cowboys. Bud who is new phone. What is that? Bud, who this new phone? I don't quite understand that, John Boy. You got to clarify that, brother. Oh, no, BFTB was. Oh, okay. I was going to say, God dog, if she's going in on him, that's over with. Oh, no, yeah, BFTB goes way harder on Bud than I do. Yeah, he does a lot more than me on that one. Which is funny that they said that I'm told that they don't like me more. They dislike me more than they dislike BFTB. They dislike me more than they dislike BFTB. I am just amazed by that, man. Like, for real, they dislike me more than BFTB. I wonder why, man, that is. Oh, she said haters paradise. Oh, okay. It was too hard for me too. I bought all of Bud's pay-per-view. I was embarrassed, but then got mad. Yeah, Starborn. Who do you got in the Keith Thurman fight, man? Starborn. What do you think about Shakur Stevenson fighting Isaac Cruz? Who do you have in that fight? Who do you have in that fight? Isaac Cruz or Shakur Stevenson? I always said Spence Bud was 50-50, but F that now and forever. Yeah, I mean, it basically is. I mean, something like that. Hey, Starborn, who you got in that fight, man? I'll go out of my way for Starborn 007 and change the subject. I don't want to be on this subject. It's not my fault. I'll ride with H-Town. Who's riding with H-Town? That dude ain't from Houston. Why you putting him on? Why you putting him on Houston? Why are you trying to give Bud Houston? Pitbull got a snowball's chance with a flamethrower. He's got a snowball's chance against a flamethrower. That's the chance that he has. Other than that, man, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. People love Bud because he had the grimy street mentality. Wants all the smoke. Now they're seeing the kinks. They falling back out of feeling let down. Houston, like Bud and EJ, many houses split. Yeah, that's fair. There you go. Managed by Jay Prince, Houston. That makes sense. All right, there. Hold on. Who's managed by Jay Prince? Terrence Crawford ain't managed by James Prince. Hold on, I almost fell for that. He's not managed by Jay Prince. Shakur is managed by, you mean Shakur? Shakur lives in Houston, I think. I got Tank over Ryan. Yeah, I mean, I'll take Tank over Ryan, but that fight's never going to happen. Yeah, Shakur lives in Houston, doesn't he? And needs to stay home. Bud is not Jay Prince's top. Yeah, Jay Prince is top rank. Yeah, but yeah, he's never managed him. Bomac is his manager. No, Jeff Campbell. Terrence Crawford is not managed by James Prince. That is Shakur Stevenson. No, that's Shakur Stevenson. Bomac is Terrence Crawford's manager. Bomac. Yeah. And I get a feeling Teofimo Lopez avoided that Arnold Barboza fight. I mean, yeah, he didn't take it. He didn't take it. I don't even care about, man, talk about a dude I could care less about. Talk about a dude that fell off. Teofimo Lopez, man, dude. Teofimo Lopez is like, man, he's like a better version of Rolly Romero. But Rolly didn't do it to himself. You know what I mean? Like, Rolly Romero didn't do it to himself. Teofimo Lopez did it to himself, man. And Teofimo Lopez still out there, man. If Jay Prince managed Bud, we would have got the fight. Yeah, because Jay Prince would have some money to put up. Bomac is a very good manager. He's getting Bud paid for nothing. T.O. done. His dad helped. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez is done, man. Called him Rolly. I mean, seriously, he's like a better version of Rolly. He talks just as crazy as Rolly. He's a better fighter than Rolly. And he lost. You're out of there. I mean, man, Teofimo Lopez just says anything. Teofimo Lopez makes almost no sense when he's speaking. Like, he has a slur without the slur. Like he has a slur. Like, you guys can say that Errol Spence Jr.'s voice sounds slurred, but he don't sound stupid. Teofimo Lopez's voice is not slurred, but he sounds like he got a concussion. Like, his thought process is concussed. He looks confused. Teofimo Lopez is done. You just don't know it yet. It's a wrap, bro, on Teo. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap on Teo. Wrap. He's never going to get that back. He's never going to get that back. Never going to get that back. That is Victor Ortiz right there. That is Victor Ortiz right there. That is Victor Ortiz right there. Teofimo Lopez. Victor Ortiz. True or false? B-Side Bud turned down a 3-fight deal with PBC. I don't know if that's true or false, but I did hear that. Don't know that to be true. I've heard that, though. First bout could have been one of the Spence mandatories. If true, could have been. Then he badmouthed Errol in his circle, called Heyman a slave master repeatedly. Right there, you knew they didn't want the fight. Right there, they didn't want the fight, man. Victor is better than Teofimo. Yeah, I mean, Victor Ortiz might have been better than Teofimo Lopez. But that's the kind of fighter that I think he is. I think he's a Victor Ortiz. That's it. He's got the same mentality, bro. He got the same mentality. He just doesn't sound right. He's just off. When he talks, they sound similar. That's Teo to me. Teofimo Lopez reminds me very much of Victor Ortiz. So I'm not hopeful. I'm not hopeful for him. That's not Devin Haney. Devin Haney has his head on right. He has his head on right. Fundamentally speaking, he has his head on right. And he's an intelligent guy. He's not out there. I mean, he says some stuff that I know ain't true. But at the same time, it's not, what do you call it? I want to say far-fetchical, but it's not. What do you call it? It's like, what is that word? Like, it's, anyway. Do you know Montana Love? I don't know him personally, but I know him. I know of him. He's fighting Steven Spark from Australia. Has Steve got a chance? I'm telling you something, man. Montana Love, until he drops that dog in the hair dye, I ain't that big on him. Farcical. There you go. Thank you. It's not that farcical. I meant farcical, and I combined the words. Thank you. It's not that farcical. It's not so. He's not so. He's not. Devin Haney's not farcical. Like, I think he's selling something. You know what I mean? Like, he's selling it, but at the same time, he's not farcical with it. It's not like the two, like what he's saying literally doesn't make any sense. Nonsensical. Yeah, like it doesn't. He's not like, it doesn't make me think that the dude is just like he's walking around with a buzz in his head all the time. You know? Like that's what Teofimo Lopez seems to me. It's just, he doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't really make sense to me. Tony said Haney's bright. I think Keyshawn's a knucklehead though. Nah, Keyshawn Davis just is his mind is a little loose. Keyshawn Davis is probably a very intelligent guy, but his mind is a little loose. His thinking is a little scattered. Avancian had a fight already when Bud approached him. He was with BLK since summer and bypassed Boots and Virgil, who were available. So not only did he duck, he went out of his way for an easy fight. Yeah, he did do that. Yeah, he did do that, bro. But Keyshawn Davis ain't saying nothing either. All those dudes know he ducked, bro. Jeff Campbell said Haney and Loma in Dubai in 2023, Fanon. What a shame. What a shame that can't be in the United States, that has to go to Dubai. But whatever. We'll see it. But, he was going to fight Gevonta, though. What happened to that? Should we go back to that, or is that, is it too early? Is it too early? Shakur is making very questionable decisions too. Why do you say that? He definitely shouldn't get involved in that stuff with NBA YoungBoy. You should stay home, bro. You should stay home. That's just me. You should stay home. I don't know who's going. Somebody just said that Devin Haney and Lomachenko are going to be in the zone. Are going to be in that's the zone, isn't it though? In Dubai. I don't know. Why would they go to? It's going to be on ESPN, so I don't know. Fanon, you heard Bud say he was in talks to BL Crimes. Yeah, exactly. Since June. Yeah, we know this. Yeah, he ducked. He ducked. Even I can't beat this dead horse that much. Yeah, I can. I can kick this dead horse about 10 more times. You know what I'm saying? Like a pack of wolves. We just keep coming right back by that dead horse. Because, hey, we got tough stomachs. You know? Aram does Middle East fights too, not just Eddie Hearns. When did Aram did it? When did Aram do a fight in Dubai? When did Bob Arum do a fight in Dubai? Let me know. When did he do it? I don't remember him doing it. Having a fight in Dubai. Frank Warren did. I think. But I don't know if Bob Arum has done fights in the Middle East. I don't think Bob Arum is going to travel to Dubai, though. He probably shouldn't. I'm worried. Honestly, man, I'm concerned about him and Don King. Him and Don King hey, James Blackwell said, I'm trying to go to Bud's sparring match. Where do I purchase tickets? From Chuck E. Cheese? Man, yeah, dude, I think you got to go to Duckatron or something. Oh, that's messed up. Them Arabs don't do business with Bobby Arum's kind. Oh, I don't know, bro. I can't speak on it. Bearcat Hampton in the building said, Fanon, what are Thurman's chances versus Spence at this point? I think he's only dangerous for Spence for the first 4 rounds. Honestly, bro, I don't think he's dangerous for the first 4 rounds. I think he's going to get mopped for the first 4 rounds. But he's a good fight. I don't have anybody in that division. I don't have anybody in that division beating Errol. Bearcat Hampton. I don't have anybody in that division beating him, other than the chance of Jerron. Hunter Young said they are on Duckmaster. The tickets the tickets are selling. Yeah, you got to buy them. Yeah, he's gonna sell that out. That's no doubt, bro. False. He was cracking a joke, Kamal Oz. He's cracking a joke. He wasn't serious, bro. That's just he's a joke. He was joking. He didn't mean that. Thurman is definitely gonna get beat down. Yeah, I think he will. Adrian Molina in the super chat. He said, "Wow, still here on my way for a lunch special. 2-legged fish on the menu. My favorite 2-legged fish. What? 2-legged fish on the menu? Oh, what's a 2-legged fish?" He said, "I'm using Duckatron." Hey man, that's where you get. Guess right, man. Keith got enough crack to keep Errol honest. Nah, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He got enough to keep him honestly beating him. Okay. You guys see Samson drunk at the WBC convention? Was he? Yeah, I thought you were cracking a joke that I don't get. Oh, yeah, 2-legged. I get you. Oh, okay. You're talking about a lady. That ain't right, man. I got it now. I got you. Before you said it, I figured it out. I was like, oh, okay. What? Like, oh, okay. Y'all, see, that's why they say y'all be disrespecting women. Creole to Travel say you got to use DuckDuckGo search engine. He was on the mic talking about cheap tequila the WBC was giving out. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm a little slow. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I got you. I got you now, man. I'm sorry. I was slow in the mug. Slow as a mug on that one. Timothy, so they really forced Errol to fight Keith. I don't know if the fight's gonna. He could drop the belt, but more than likely he's not gonna drop the belt. Yeah, I'm a little slow. I'm like real slow on that, man. James Blackwell said Errol chased Bud out of his heels. It's a female phenomenon. I got you. I told you, man. I don't be catching that, man. I got it now, though, man. Because honestly, like, well, I'll leave that alone. I'll leave that alone. He should for what? Why should he franchise, man? Why should he franchise? So that Bud can fight Keith Thurman and claim he's undisputed? That makes look what'll happen. If Errol got franchised, this is what would happen. Terrence Crawford would fight Keith Thurman and claim that he was undisputed, and that Errol took the franchise championship to duck Terrence Crawford. If he spins the block for Bud and doesn't fight Keith, he's a duck. That's not a duck, but it is. Look, there is not much argument about that, bro. There's not a lot of argument about that, though, because Bud ducked him. If you're not going to fight ducks, if you're not going to fight Keith because he's a duck, you got to fight Errol. I've been saying that. I believe that's true, because Bud has ducked him worse. Bud ducked that man worse. Bobo said, I think Shakur and Pitbull fight being sanctioned just a setup for someone to be called a duck if the fight isn't made. Very intriguing fight. Yeah, they're trying. It's not going to happen, though, man. Carl Ward said, Fanon said y'all wrong, but steady laughing. I'm not laughing out of humor, bro. Carl Ward, it's not that's not I think it's funny laugh. That's more of like, man, y'all like it's more like y'all wild. Not like it was not comical to me. However, I don't browbeat people for doing things that I wouldn't do. That's just how it is. If somebody wanted to call, if one of these women wanted to call y'all some noodles or whatever they call y'all, I would be like, man, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? What you want me to do? I laugh at a lot of stuff. Hey, Tim would say, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't. That went by me. Bud got that duck sauce. Yeah, no, Bud don't got no sauce. Bud got a full-fledged duck. I'm trying to tell you, them women can crack some jokes on you. Whatever they cracking on y'all, hey, man, you better. Jeff Campbell, I'm saying it's funny. They have to go to the Middle East to make money, yet claim PBC is broke. Why they got the highest when they got the highest persons? But they got to go out of the country to compete. Yeah, that's about. Yeah, Lone Star says they've been busy at work lately, but some love and support. They were on your head yesterday, though. Dang, you had it though, my guy. Have a good one. Who was on my head yesterday? I had been busy. Who was on my head yesterday? Lone Star Steph? Me? Somebody was on my head yesterday? Who? Who was on my head yesterday? Let me know. I didn't feel it at all. I didn't get it at all. It's Lone Star Steph. Who was talking bad about me yesterday? I get it. Oh, I get it for now. Oh, what is? Hey, let me know. So I don't know what you're talking about. Better late than never. Salute for now. Dallas Troy, what's going on, bro? Oh, you were? Oh, yeah, man. Dallas Troy went on my head, man. Whatever, man. Nah, man. I mean, nah, man. We was just chopping it up. I wouldn't have no problem with that. I thought you was talking about something like I thought somebody was wanting smoke. Rise Podcast family in the building. GTD showing love for now. Hey, thank you, and still yeah. Oh, that's what that was, and still yeah. I hadn't seen your chat. Upper Echelon said Bud and Spence need to make the fight next before the mandatory date is over. Man, look, Bud messed up Bud messed it up. Bud messed it up, brother. Bud messed it up. So it is what it is, man. Bud messed it up. Errol can go do what Errol wants to do, man. Errol's the champ in my book. You know what I mean? It's too late. He said Dallas Troy said it's over. It's too late. The timeline is done. I mean, it's just over. Like, it's over. I wouldn't trust him for another like, you got 3 weeks to make this fight, man. We got 3 weeks to make this fight. If we say anything about it in the media, dude, we're moving on. No joke. If they're going to do that, they need to just say, hey, man, we're going to talk about this. Here's the contract. It's the last contract that we had. Okay. Except for your tape, except for your pay-per-views flopped. So now you down there at 25. Are you going to take this or give him a take it or leave it? Take it or leave it. And take it or leave it like you got like a week. Take it or leave it. And the second you start talking about it, dude, we're out. You know? Because it's just that thing was way too much. It was way too much, man. How can you put Spence pound for pound, best pound for pound when he's never been undisputed? Why do you have to be undisputed to be pound for pound? Floyd Mayweather Jr. was pound for pound. He was never undisputed. Andre Ward was pound for pound, and he was the pound for pound #1 guy, and he was not undisputed. Roy Jones Jr. was #1 pound for pound, and he was never undisputed. Wow, there was an undisputed guy there. It's just over. So there's no need. I don't think there's a need to be undisputed to be pound for pound. #1. Why? Keeping up with the BT said if it gets to the IBF, Boots not taking no step aside and Keith not taking no step aside. No, they're definitely not. They're definitely not. You will see a black Santa Claus in Saudi Arabia before you see Bud and Spence. Never going to happen. Yeah, I'm with that. Bud don't want that fight, bro. Oh, they kept trying to push media on a boxing fan. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, like, man, y'all can kick rocks with that, bro. Y'all don't get to do that to me. Y'all don't get to do that to me. If I get a press pass, I'll do it once. Give me a press. I don't even want a press pass. Like, I don't even want one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want a press pass. Like, what do I want to do that for? What do I want to run around chasing people around with a camera for? Man, I am way too arrogant for that. I'm just going to tell you, man. Regis is in talks with BLK Prime to sign. Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. And guess what? He need to wait until after he gets that championship to do it. You need to wait until after that to do that. Fanon, what they should have said is Fanon uses a boxing medium. I don't even use a boxing medium. YouTube is not a boxing medium. It's just a medium. Man, I could change my channel tomorrow to Fanon's International Baseball. You know? Zenith 360 said everyone knew they had a specific runway for this fight. PBC went out of their way to hold off mandatories. Mando's up by the time their next fights are over. Bud knew this when he held the contract for weeks. Man, yeah, dude. Man, when Bud gets that mandatory, first of all, Bud ain't going to fight in the next mandatory because that next mandatory is probably going to be Jerron. He ain't going to fight Jerron because he can't win that fight. Fanon said, I ain't chasing nobody with a camera, man. I ain't, man. Dude, I am way too, let me tell you something, man. Not me. I'm not that dude, man. To have you sitting there playing me like you're a, man, get out of here, bro. Man, look, dude, no. I'm about to sit down here and pay my money and get a front row seat if I can afford it. That's it. And I'm going to watch the fight. And I'm going to go pay for my drinks. And I'm going to sit and that's it. The only thing I would like to get is a parking spot. God dog. Can I pay for a parking spot with you guys so that I can just get in and get out? That is literally the only reason I would call and say, hey, man, how do I get a parking spot? Like, how do I get a parking spot where I don't have to have some nut job fan chasing me to my car? You know? And I mean somebody that's not a fan of mine, but a fan of somebody else's. That's it. That's the only thing I would like, that. How can I get in and get out? Valet, big homie. There you go. Valet. Yeah, valet, get in, get out on the valet. That's the only thing that I would like to do is that. Get in and get out. Other than that, yeah, you're right. I got to stop being cheap and pay for the valet. But we'll go. I'll see you next time, man. We'll see what happens next time. You don't own me. That's stupid, y'all, in their shoes. Anyway, like I said, man, I'm not interested in being that. I'm not interested in running around following people with a camera. And the funny thing to me is that people be like acting like because they got them on tape, like that means that they're your friend or something. Dude, you literally have to tell somebody 5 times how to pronounce your name. Bro, they're not your friend. You know what I mean? 00 said, we appreciate you for your time today, OG. Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, man, they got dudes, seriously, man. They got some nut jobs out there, man. They really do. But I'm not that big, so it ain't no biggie. I can get in and out. It's only like a few people notice you. You know what I mean? Only a few people do. You don't. Oh, okay, that's not me. Reporting. No, I mean, dude, that's his job. He likes doing that. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to sit up there with a camera in these dudes' face, man. Fanon, please leave. What is that, David Williams? What you talking about? Hey, Fanon Spence might lose to Thurman. That's why he don't want to fight my boy Thurman. But guess what? He don't have any choice, Papa. Look, they don't want to fight him because Thurman was a duck. He didn't want to fight him because he didn't want that man to earn any money. He was being petty. Very, very, very petty. Errol was being very, very petty. Petty. Not afraid, but just petty. Who's that light-skinned dude with the red afro that's chasing Boots? You talking about Blair Cobb? Woo! Blair Cobb. He's about a guy a little bit better than David Avancian. He's a little bit better than David Avancian. You know who he is. You know who he is. You know who he is. Blair Cobbs is who he is, man. Yeah, exactly. International baseball. Yeah, except for I don't like baseball, man. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Lone Star Steph in the building. Said Deborah Booker, Mike Kirkland, John Bowie, and Herbert J. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat. Astros world champs once again. Man, will y'all leave me alone? I don't care about that, man. I don't care about that. Bud had a chance. He ducked. PBC would be stupid to waste more time with him. Yeah, you got to move on with that, man. You got to move on with that. Nobody cared. The only good thing in Dallas is Errol Spence. The Cowboys suck, and all the country around Dallas are dry and lose all of the mega fans. Y'all are going crazy. Oh, man, come on. Why you hating on Dallas? I will tell you, bro, that I'm not a big fan of the city of Dallas. I will tell you. No joke. I'm not overly amped about the city of Dallas, bro. Like, I like Dallas more now than I did before. But when I was young, I went by Dallas. I was like, what? Why do I want to be here, man? Like Dallas was one of the least impressive places that I had been. But maybe it's because when I first came around went to Dallas, it was in the mid 90s, and a whole bunch of people still had jerry curls. And I was like, man, this is 1996. Why do you guys have jerry curls? And then all the way up until like 2015, you guys were still wearing shags. So I was like, man, this is real wild, bro. You guys are like 20 years behind, man. Like, I felt like I was in a time warp in Dallas. But at the same time, though, good people, though. Really good people. Good people. But it's not like New York. New York is just an extra, man. New York, man, I don't like a lot of dudes from New York. Dudes from New York just, you know what I mean? The word you're looking for is weird. No, man, it was just fingerways. It's just, it's like it was just odd to me, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It was whatever, man. It's whatever, man. But since then, man, Dallas got, it is what it is, man. I like people from Dallas, though. Got people from the city that moved down there last year. They love it. Yeah. Now, I would live in Dallas. No joke. At my age, I would live in Dallas. Yeah, I would. Good cost of living, all of that stuff. He says, same here. I don't think I like a certain dudes from New York. I mean, dude, the only problems with dudes from New York is this, that they think they slick. Just generally speaking, man, not everybody, but they think they slick. And you're not that slick. Like, you're not that slick. Like, but their city is like that. But they're just not, they're always trying to sell. They're very good salesmen. But I'm not a big fan of salesmen. So, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, though, man. Bro, there was no Jerry Curls in 96. 96, Dallas, Texas is the city, homie. No, excuse me. 96 may be a little bit late. But 92, in the early 90s, there were definitely Jerry Curls in Dallas, Texas, brother. Okay? In the 90s, there were definitely Jerry Curls in Dallas. Do not tell me they were not, bro. You said, 00 said, yes, that's true, though. Always trying to hustle you. Yeah, it's like they always think they slick. Like, dude, stop. Man, stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's late. Yeah, I mean, it was late. Maybe not 96, but it was definitely in the 90s. Okay? It was definitely in the 90s, bro. I said New York is Chicago on steroids, fast-paced, for real, for real. Nah. It's not like Chicago. It's not like Chicago. New York's not like Chicago. Not for me. I mean, it's like they got like a bunch of Chicagos in New York to me. Like, Chicago is like, maybe Manhattan is like Chicago somewhat, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm saying it's a really big city. It's very fun. They got a lot of stuff to do in Dallas. I mean, they got a lot of stuff to do in New York. Definitely somewhere to visit. The Broadway and all of that stuff. Times Square, all of that, man, is definitely something to see, man. All I'm saying is this. The dudes that I've met from New York, outside of New York, a lot of dudes they just think New York is everything. And since they're the biggest city, it appears to me that they think everybody else is a slowpoke. And it's just not the case, man. It's just not the case. It's like a lot of dudes from Atlanta. A lot of dudes that come out of Atlanta got problems other places, because they just act funny. It's a little bit funny in Atlanta, you know. Like, it's like Atlanta thinks they're the Mecca of the South. So when people from Atlanta go to New Orleans, they get in a lot of trouble. That's how Chicago is? Nah, no. I'm from Chicago, man. I'm from Chicago. I know how Chicago is, man. Them dudes they're not like that, bro. It's not really, no, not like that, no. But anyway, it is, man. I don't know why y'all want to say, yeah, Chicago's not like that, man. I mean, Chicago dudes are like, they're not really like that, man. Like, they can go pretty much anywhere, and they're cool going anywhere. They don't really catch you with that attitude. Now, that's not my experience in Chicago, and I've had a lot of experience in Chicago. Chicago, yes, there's a lot of Chicagoans going a lot of places, man. But, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It be what it is, man. It be what it is. He said Atlanta got them boys on the low, so everybody got them boys on the low. So everybody got them boys on the low. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Just the dudes. See, I always dealt with these guys in a business capacity. People in Chicago are a lot more like New York people tend to be kind of blunt, but they're very exclusionary. You know, it's more exclusionary. Atlanta people smile in your face and stab you in the back. That's my thing with Atlanta dudes. Atlanta people they'll say, they smile in your face and they stab you in the back. That type of smiley face type stuff is out of Atlanta. New York cats just think that everything is New York. It's like, but it is what it is. You know, it's all right. What do you think about Pitbull Cruz? What do you think about Pitbull Cruz about to kill Shakur Stevenson? Man, let me tell you, Shakur Stevenson is going to mop the floor with Isaac Cruz. He's going to mop the floor with Isaac Cruz. It's not even a close fight. It's not a remotely close fight. It's not remotely close. He has zero chance to win that fight. Shakur Stevenson it's just no way he's going to beat Shakur Stevenson. I can't see it in any way, shape, or fashion. Him being able to beat that guy. That's an easy win, bro. Original Buffalo, New York. Yep, straight up exclusive. Yeah, they're very, very exclusionary in New York. But it is what it is. It don't make a difference. I've had fun every time I go to New York. I got along with New York great. No joke. Like, great in New York. Had a great time in New York. When back in the day when I would visit New York. Oh, man, it was wonderful. However, I'm not, it is what it is up there, bro. Nobody from Atlanta going down to that toilet bowl in New Orleans. Yeah, you do. You go to New Orleans all the time. Mardi Gras. Y'all go to New Orleans all the time. Yeah, you did. You just go to you guys go down from New Orleans. You guys will go down to New Orleans for Mardi Gras all the time. And you know what happened to the Atlanta dudes every time they go down to New Orleans? Them New Orleans dudes try their dangest to hurt you. Every time. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. I would literally have to be like, man, well, y'all, dude, these certain schools, especially dudes from Morehouse. Them Morehouse dudes, oh my God. Whenever they showed up, it was like, okay, you're going to get mopped up. Like, they get mopped up in New Orleans. Those New Orleans dudes do not, and Bayou Classic, they don't play, man. Atlanta dudes go down there. You know why they go down there? Because they got women in Louisiana. Because they got women in Louisiana. Y'all go down there. Don't act like y'all don't go down there and you lose your brains. Every time you go down there, you lose your brains. Because you're Atlanta here. I'm going to get a little bit out of school here. Old school time. This is because your Atlanta 10s are your Atlanta 10s. Your Atlanta's 10s were New Orleans 8s. So y'all would go down there, lose your minds, and get mopped up. Lose your mind and get mopped up by them crazy New Orleans dudes. But them dudes don't play with y'all, man. They never played with Morehouse. And now, it wasn't my school, but there were other schools there, specifically Xavier. Them dudes from Xavier would go on New Orleans. They would go on Morehouse hunts. And every time down in that, I'm telling you, every year, some dudes from Morehouse are getting mopped up in the French Quarter. Every year. Because that's what them New Orleans dudes do. You got the local New Orleans kids. They would go, hey, literally, did you ever go down there? Look, they all go to New Orleans. They all go to New Orleans. New Orleans is Mardi Gras is a big deal. Bayou Classic is a big deal. It's a big deal. And yeah, they go down there. Well, let me share the news with you. Yeah, they do. And what are you talking about? Atlanta's a toilet bowl. What do you mean? Atlanta's a toilet bowl. By the way, since you want to talk about nobody want to go to that toilet bowl in New Orleans, dude, Atlanta's a toilet bowl. What do you think Atlanta is? like what you think Atlanta is? No joke, bro. What do you think Atlanta is? You think Atlanta is Atlanta is some, oh my God, look at Atlanta. Like, what? Dude, are you serious? Atlanta is a toilet bowl. After you get outside of that whack downtown, bro, no, I'm not. Let me break it to you. Let me break it to you, Atlanta dudes. Bro, Atlanta is not impressive, homie. Atlanta is not impressive. It's not. It's not impressive, bro. I've lived in Atlanta. Atlanta is not that impressive, partner. When was this? When would I've lived in Atlanta? I lived in Atlanta in 2000, from 2001 to like 2005. I lived in New Orleans. I lived in Atlanta for like 4 or 5 years. Dude, I've been to Atlanta so many times, bro. I've been to Atlanta a bunch of times. I was going to Atlanta during the Freaknik. I went to Atlanta a bunch of times, man. I went to Atlanta a bunch of times. Dude, Atlanta is like one of the more overrated experiences. Dude, you got Morehouse. You guys are the Mecca of the South, bro. You're the Mecca of the South. And a lot of people were moving down there because cost of living was low and you were building and building and building and building and building. But come on, man. You're an overhyped DC. In my opinion, the two cities that have the most in common to me are DC and Atlanta. Those cities are very, very similar. Very, very, very similar. You got all of that, pretty much anything south of downtown, bro. Of the underground, bro. Like, seriously, man. I ain't been to LA, so I can't speak on California. I cannot speak on California because I've never been to LA. So that I can't speak on. New York is like that. No joke. New York is like that. New York is like that. For real, for real. New York City is like that. I'm from Chicago, and I'll tell you in a minute, New York has got Chicago beat in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. I will be very, very upfront and honest about the fact that New York has got Chicago beaten in a lot of different ways. Except for your cost of living is absolutely ridiculously high. Your cost of living is through the roof, right? I would live in DC before I lived in New York, just because I could go there. You know what I mean? But it's just for real. I'm being for real by that. New York is like that. Yeah, I can't speak on anything to do with LA because I always had enough sense to stay away from Los Angeles. I didn't really vibe with LA dudes very much. Yeah, New York is the best. I'll tell you that in a minute. Of that I've been to, New York for me, for where I have been to, I would say New York because New York has everything. Like, you literally don't need to leave that place. You have everything you need. Jordan Walker said, one thing, Louisiana's got the best Southern food. It's got the best food. Period. Louisiana's got the best food, period. Yeah, their pizza sucks. Their pizza sucks, bro. And I will say that in a minute. Their pizza sucks. But it's just one thing. It's just pizza. You know what I mean? It's just pizza. I'm sure they got a bunch of other good food or whatever, but their pizza is just terrible, bro. The best food for me is in New Orleans. New Orleans got the best food, better food than Chicago. Chicago got the type of food that's going to give you a heart attack, but a lot of the stuff is good. But at the same time, it's got the type of food that's going to kill you. In New Orleans, you can eat and not die. So I will take the New Orleans food, but I got to get out of here, man. I just want to wrap up about that. Cali has the best food. I've never been to Cali, so I can't speak on it. I can't speak on it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, Chicago but it is what it is, man. I can't even eat pizza anymore, so it's really kind of a moot point to me. But New Orleans is absolutely terrific food, like incredible, incredible food. You know what I mean? And you get drunk as a skunk in New Orleans too. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I like New Orleans. I would love to live in New Orleans. I'm a big fan of New Orleans. Big fan of New Orleans and Louisiana. If I was gonna, it's quiet as kept. If I was gonna move somewhere next, I would move to Baton Rouge. Because I'm in the mood for like really quiet times and all that. But I got my family in Austin now, so I love Austin. This is a really great city too. I would stay in Austin before I go to Atlanta. Like, if the pick between the cities, I would take Austin, Texas over Atlanta. There's all kind of really good things to do in Austin, Texas. Only problem is that there's not enough black people. It's devoid of black people. But other than that, dude, trust me, I would take Austin, Texas over Atlanta any day of the week, bro. For me. But anyway, I got to get up out of here. You have a hey, Anthony, hey, James Anthony Vaughn, you have a blessed day as well. Hey, I'm from Lafayette, Fanon, UK, where it's at. You from Lafayette? Oh, yeah, that's what's up. He said, damn, Fanon, Austin like that, though? Yeah, Austin's like that. Yeah, Austin's really nice, man. Dude, there's all kind of stuff that you can do, man, in Austin. If you want to go out and you want to have a good time in any day, it's very, very good, man. It's a very, very clean. It's clean. It's clean. It's not ridiculously expensive. Yeah, man. I like Austin a lot, man. I like Austin a lot. But anyway, I got to get out of here. Much love to everybody. Oh, said never been to Austin. Is it rural? No, it's not rural. It's very, very no, it's a city. I would say it's a city like maybe the size of St. Louis. Something like that. It's definitely smaller than Dallas, smaller than Austin, but that's a good thing about Austin is you can get to Houston, you can get to Dallas, you can get to the Mexican border. San Antonio is right up the street. You know, it's nice, man. I like Austin, Texas. But anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I got to bounce. Deuces.